Hello, hello, welcome to Market Movers. I had to run over here, but I'm glad I made it on time. Miss V would have had to cover for me, but we're here. We're here ready to
That's
rumble.
right. It's
Looking
snowy
good, Miss V, with
weather.
the Louis Vuitton earring.
Thank you. You're looking good with your blonde
My
hair.
blonde hair, thank you.
Yeah, well, let's stop for a bit here with this. Guys, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Happy Trading Friday to you. Please, as usual, be active on the chat, ask us anything, and make sure you smash that like button. Crazy trading day, Prad. We are ripping.
Yeah, I can't believe it. You know, I was thinking that we would have a little bit of a
Right.
retracement all the way back to where we were off the negative news, but I'm pretty surprised. You know, markets, as you said, Miss V, reaping to
Oh,
the
yeah.
north side. Everything's going nice and up to the north side. Nasdaq is up 0.5%. Your ES is up 1.15. And I'm just getting ready to look at some of these positions. I'm looking at an NVIDIA short right now. I guess we'll just go to the screen. I'm looking at an NVIDIA short, risking the 240. Let's see if they even give me the fill. Actually, I'm going to wait for it to come up a little bit, but market's already flushing. So if I wanted to take that fill, that was the opportunity right there. So we're just going to let NVIDIA play around. Also waiting to see if I wanted an AMD short somewhere, but you know, I'm going to be a little bit more patient on that one. Also, AMD, I think the level I'm waiting for is around 122, so I'll wait for that level to show me some rejection around there. Very happy seeing AMD break above 120 right now while we're talking about it. 120.48 being the high of day, with market coming with the curl right now. Not much room to the downside if you ask me, you know, because that 118.50 level is significant. I was using that level to short AMD not too long ago. This is AMD right here, 118.50, somewhere around here. So this level right here, 118.50, 119 level, it was pretty significant, and I was shorting that level multiple times. All these red days, I'm pretty sure I was shorting it. So now that we're well above that level and actually testing 120, which we already broke, I don't think I want to be leaning on that level. That level is going to turn into a support for me. So not much room to the downside for AMD, and a little bit of a room to the upside. If it breaks 122, ooh-wee, do we have a room to 130 and much more. Very happy to see that the war scares, I guess we shouldn't be really calling a war, but the tension in in Europe between Ukraine and Russia kind of shaking that fears off for the American markets, which is good. Right, which we love that.
Well, as you brought that topic up, and also markets are not really ripping now. They kind of pulled back a little bit, but that's what I wanted to say. Market kind of hard to decide which direction to go. This is crazy, like from up like 4% to 1%.
Yeah.
And here we go. So that's why I really wanted to quickly go and talk about my Tesla trade today. I was shorting Tesla in like at the open, guys, at like around 937. I went short at 797 level, and my most profitable out is at 789, $8 per share, which is great. I love it. But then, as I said, markets are not really sure which direction they want to go. They showed some strength to go back to the upside, and I got out in here, still like $2 in comparison with my entrance into short trade. And then Tesla moved back above VWAP. So let's see where we go. QQQ is going higher now.
Yeah, indeed. Actually, you guys just heard me talk about I wanted to short NVIDIA 240. I think I'm going to retract that statement because I have this line drawn on 237, which we obviously cleared up today. Yesterday, that moved from, what, 208 to 237 on NVIDIA. Microsoft putting in a nasty green candle to the upside yesterday, too. A lot of stocks did, to be honest, right? So reclaiming all the way till there. Today, opening slightly next to that close price, going a little bit lower to 234 and coming all the way back up to 240. I don't want to be short in 240 anymore. We're gonna let the stock do its thing. Once we clear 242 to the north side, I think I'm gonna take the breakout long because we have some move to 250. Obviously, I'm not saying that we're gonna see a crazy move like we saw yesterday, so I'm not expecting that 250 to come into play anytime soon, but it'll give us some nice room to the north side if the breakout does come in of this 242 breakout. So I'll be a little bit more patient. It's either 242 short or 242 long. And actually, now that I'm looking at my charts on the other side, let me show you exactly what the stock did today. It turned off at 242 on the opening drive. Nope, that's in pre-market. So in pre-market, just shy of 242, the stock starts turning around. So that's what the level we're gonna leaning on the pre-market high slash this daily resistance that kind of stands out to us, obviously in our face right here at 241.55, but pre-market high 241.80. Arun's methodology, applying that a little bit over here, and that methodology is forget the half dollar, just go to the nice even full dollar. So looking at 242 over here, waiting for that stock to break out at 242, show me that it's a weak break of 242 if I want to go short, or show me that there's actually a follow through for the break of 242 so I could take the long breakout and ride it to the upside, maybe to 245, maybe to 250. Who knows? There's a lot of maybes in there. We don't know where to, but that breakout would be a good thing to watch for.
This is so funny.
What
Team PJCT says we look like white chicks.
That's a good movie.
And we do indeed. Oh my god, we exactly look like this picture.
That's a movie with the Terry Crews in there, and Terry Crews, I think he sings a song that's a very, very famous. I'm drawing a blank right now.
If you like
Walking my way downtown, something like that.
If you like this movie video, please smash the like button if you think we look alike.
That's right. That's right. All right. So Nvidia, we talked about Nvidia. We talked about AMD. We talked about a lot of different positions that are going on already. So anything that you feel like you want me to check out, feel free to throw it at me. I'm just gonna quickly go over to the volume leaders. My layout changed again because Prad clicked on something. So let's click on this, load that layout back, click on new, give me new single stock window, put the single stock window over here. And then we share this to the all desktops. That way we have that on our main desktop, and then we close it. Okay, AMD, 3 times leveraged ETF, CYRN, Palantir, XLF. So let's talk about CYRN, Palantir. This XLF is your financial ETF, another 3 times leveraged ETF, a normal ETF, and an IMPP. So I'm going to go for CYRN, Palantir, and go check out what these guys are doing. PLTR, we already know how much we love this stock in this company. You know, at Daytrade the World, not at Daytrade the World, but at TraderTV.Live, we love Palantir. We always talk about the stock. Today, giving back quite a bit of its gain after the opening drive. We try to hold up in the yesterday's close areas in pre-market. We also had a nice drive up in pre-market, but obviously giving back most of it, down 5% today. Finding support at $11. I'll be happy with that. We can't complain because Palantir not too long ago was at $9, right? So beautiful comeback yesterday from $9 to $11. Today finding support at 11. We're just gonna take the dub in that. If we do go back to 1057, actually we'll move this down over here. If you do go back to 1030s or so, I'm expecting support to show up, but I don't think we go below 11. I'm praying that we don't go under 11 today. That'd be good. Dang, ISPO at 55. No shot. ISPO still moving to the north side one more time, obviously with no volume left on the stock. 300,000 shares only on a $50 stock over here, but a volume increasing on the move up currently. Look at that volume candle, larger than the highest of the day. We're getting ready for some action again on ISPO. Last time we did some research on this company to find out if there were any. Why do I have this level here? Let me go find out over here. So for some reason, I draw this line from here, and that's where we're kind of seeing resistance at around $56 or so. So look at that spread, $55 spread on a $50 stock. So that's pretty insane. So obviously no trade for me, gonna stay away from it. The fees for ISPO probably cost a brick and a lung and a kidney if you want to pay for the fees for this. So also gonna stay away on that side. But what a stock, man.
Usually
What
you
an
don't.
insane stock.
You never pay your fees.
Sorry, Miss
You
Vic?
never pay your fees.
Nah. Fees are for I don't know. I don't want to make a joke about
Right,
that. We'll just
okay.
move on. We'll just move
By
on.
the way, did you talk yet about IRNT?
No.
It's on fire, ripping
IRNT on Amex, right?
on New York.
New York? Okay, New York. We were looking at this stock yesterday. We were actually watching it break through to the north side. I think we were talking about how it should get rejected by $5. Okay, so it actually broke through that rejection plan, the rejection point that we were looking at, which was 550. I think it closed below 550 though. So at the end of the day, it's that idea still panned out. So never mind. I was gonna retract that statement, but the idea still panned out because not much trading actually happened above 520 according to this candle and the tail behind it. Today opening up slightly below yesterday's close and then running all the way up to closing the gap pretty much. So the gap has been closed, looking good. Now rejection coming in at 708. Looks like 7 should be the high of the day. Yeah, exactly. 7 is the high of the day. So IRNT still moving around a little bit. If I remember the flow, it should be around, oh, I already have it right here, 34 million shares with the almost 5% short flow. Could have a decent opportunity for a squeeze, but let's go quickly check over here if there's any stops that are getting blown out today for IRNT that's giving it the move that we're seeing. So one day,
I don't see really news, but it's related. Let me.
you don't
First
see
of
any
all,
news?
it's low free float stock,
yeah,
50
yeah.
million.
Tech sector, I'm trying to see if I can find anything either. Let's just quickly go to BAMSEC maybe. Let me smash that
But I
like
see
button.
that it's oh yeah, please. First things first. IronNet jumps despite cybersecurity stocks pulling back after sharp rally. That's all I can find.
The stock purchasement, is that what you just read?
No, that I didn't see.
Okay. McLean, IronNet, Innovative, 175 million of to sell. Oh, it's selling. Under the terms purchase, IronNet has a right to, but not the obligation to. So options. Please, IronNet accepts to use process insurance.
ISPO halted, they say.
Right now?
Or that what I see
Oh
on the chart?
no, it's not halted.
No? Okay.
Oh, ISPO. Sorry, IronNet is what we're looking at. So ISPO is actually halted. Wow, look at this one. We're getting ready to rumble on this stock again one more time. This stock was going crazy last time. We were moving all over the place, halting on the way up like crazy too. Yeah, the stock went from $15 to $108 in one day, I believe, right? That was on the 17th of February, where we went from $12 to 108, getting ready to make some noise again. I'm not gonna say that we're gonna make crazy noise like that again, where we go all the way back to 108, but looks like ISPO is getting ready. It's heating up a little bit. Let's go check out what the volume is now. It's 400,000 shares, still a little bit light on the volume end, but some spicy action coming into the market here. I don't have the float on ISPO, Miss V. Do you have the ISPO float on Icon? What is the expected opening price? So wow,
37 million.
37 million.
Yes.
The expected opening price is at $70, and we halted at 60. So wow, that's gonna be a good open most likely. It's coming down right now though, but this stock is going crazy one more time. IronNet cybersecurity running rug pull end of day. We'll see when the rug pull comes. Right now, the market is getting ready to take out the high of day. Well, the ES has already done so. ES being your S&P 500, ES H22CM, already taking out the high of day, getting ready to see how high can we go. Let me just message Arun real quick to see if I can get any levels for futures. Hey, Arun. Do you have any levels?
Meanwhile, real quick while you do this,
futures?
guys, I was also looking at this CYRN name and I was looking for short opportunities. So I wanted it to really go down before I get into short trades. So I'm looking for about like 5.20 level. And yeah, this is, I believe, those cybersecurity companies.
Cybersecurity, man, that you gotta secure your internet or you're gonna get hacked. You know, these hackers are out here. Surprisingly enough, I don't use any antiviruses or anything, but that's because I clean my computer a lot, like the software side. I'm a little lazy to clean the hardware side. I do it maybe once every 6 months, but the software, I'm doing it every month. Like I go into my computer, clean the crap out of it. So I'm pretty safe on that side. But yeah, man, cybersecurity, you know, these companies for sure. I mean, look at what happened to Norton. I don't really believe these companies are the best. I believe, you know, learning how to secure your computer is better. But yeah, IronNet getting a nice push over
How
there.
would you trust someone to secure your computer because they would have access to your computer? You get what I mean?
That idea.
It's
That's a good
scary.
idea. That's like giving the key to the robber, kind of, right? That's a good idea, Miss V. Market turning around at 14,100 on Nasdaq. Nasdaq trying to get to 1% positive, but struggling. I still have my order to get short on AMD at 122 or so, but you know, it looks like we're gonna slowly inch our way towards there. So I might as well get long here and inch our way there, or just wait for my short opportunity. I don't know. You guys know how I like to do the reversal, mean reversion strategy that I always like playing. So markets are ripping. I'm just gonna be very patient for my mean reversion whenever they come into my play. We'll take it very close to our stop. I'm actually reconsidering pulling my order right now based on the conversation I had with Neil yesterday. And the conversation was, why don't I wait for 122 to break? Because they're most likely going to push that stock there, test that stops, and then after 122 breaks and shows me weakness off that break because there's no follow through to the upside, then I get in. And if there is follow through, then it's okay for me to stay away from the stock, right? So you know, a little bit of applying that kind of ideology over here too. We'll see when the stock gets closer to it because I have it on my screen. So it's just a order to see, alert order almost. ISPO 175, sorry, $75 apparently. Let's go check out. Has it opened yet? It hasn't opened yet, and it indicates to open at $64. So the price has come down quite a bit. Obviously, this is basically your buyers and your sellers, also like the imbalance on the open or the imbalance on the close, the same thing being applied over here, whereas your buyers and your sellers are still being matched up but by your broker at the end. That's Nasdaq. They're being matched up and paired with each other, so the price will keep on going up and down by the point where they normalize, and then the stock will open up. Currently it was at $70, but we've come down to 64, but it looks like it still wants to go a bit lower. One thing I do want to mention, the stock is on SSR apparently. So yesterday the stock was down 10%, and that put it on SSR for day 2 today. So it's on SSR day 2. That's why we see a C on our platform over here at the top. So keeping that in mind, it's going to be harder to short the stock. You can only get short when the stock is ticking up on the north direction, and you cannot short it by just taking off liquidity on the bids. So you have to you know, keep in mind for these variables that are going to be helping you on the long side, but you know, we know that SSR is in quotes, not really harder to short the stock, but those rules are there.
Prad, thank you. Joma Lopez says, where do you see at what price it will open after a hold? We have that in P-Create, ability to see that. And real quick on Tesla, it kind of brought new support and resistance level. Honestly, I really like 804 level. It's this one. So basically, if markets go higher and Tesla break this level and hold strongly above, I can see long opportunities for myself all the way until this maybe 820-ish level. If doesn't, then I will be looking for this 797 level. And I remind you, the first time I went short on Tesla, the first and the only for now, I went short exactly at this 797 level.
All right, why does my chart just keep closing?
Scared me.
Every time we, sorry, so Neil already answered your question. Valeriia did too. It's right here in case you're looking on our platform right now or our screen. I'm highlighting it. It says TAP, that's theoretical auction price. So anytime a stock is halted and we're flipping through the stocks on our broker, we just have that through the software already installed. But yeah, as Neil mentioned, talk to your broker, figure out if they have the access to the data feed, which they should. They should have access to the data feed, but it's just some brokers decide to show it, some brokers not. Look at this price. It's come down quite a bit. We were looking at a $70 open. Now it's come down to 62. It's playing around 62, $63. It might as well just open flat at 59.66 at this rate. Market taking breaking off those highs. Let's go, NASDAQ. NASDAQ creating a new high a day, taking AMD to 121 now. AMD ripping. AMD now almost at 121. Nvidia moving north side too. So glad I didn't take that 240 short. Here we go, 241, 242 coming into play, and this is where I would actually look for my Nvidia short if possible. Look at that line that I drew there. So Nvidia, we're waiting to see if 242 can break and successfully have the follow through past it, because this is also the pre-market high. There's two setups that I could play here: the pre-market high short or the pre-market high breakout long. So I get that move towards where am I? The move towards 250s if that's possible, 245s if that's possible. So we're waiting to see what Nvidia can do, what the market can do on this move up. Looking strong, baby. Let's go. I love this market. Where are we going to? INTC pushing to. INTC's moving. Intel. Looks like these semiconductors are back on fire, baby. Let's go. AMD being the leader of all of these, obviously. So we love to see what happens for all the tech sectors, your semiconductors, your NASDAQ 100s as a whole, man. I'm a big NASDAQ 100 trader. You know, most of my stocks that I trade are in the NASDAQ 100. So every time I say market, I mean the NASDAQ, right? I'm not really staring at the ES that much. But for you guys, I'll tell you exactly what the ES is up. It's currently up 1.65%, taking the highs one more time. Market's looking beautiful. Let's go back to Nvidia, because Nvidia is struggling at the pre-market highs currently. Cup and handle on SOXL. Is that the semiconductor index? SOXL. It is. Awesome. So SOXL is actually bullish 3 times leverage ETF. Prad, you're a dead ring. What does that even mean? Digital real estate is crashing. Z and open digital real estate. YOLO DWAC. I was looking at DWAC because somebody mentioned DWAC for a short. I think you want to be patient on a DWAC short until at least 100. It's only at 91, 95. I think is the point you mentioned. You know, it could squeeze up to 100 on this stock easily. So I'm just gonna be patient. Let it do what it wants to do. There's support at $88 or even $86 all the way to the downside. The spread opens up on the stock. We just cleared that previous resistance, which was the 91.50 level. So there could be room towards $9,900 if the stock really wanted to go towards there, because the market's moving, market's ripping. Here we go. Nvidia now not struggling at all. We're about to create a new high a day. That's including the pre-market. We already created a new high a day if you are only looking at the stock after 9:30, which is the opening time. So here we go. Market's moving beautifully. Tesla moving in any way, Miss V, that you want?
Yes, Tesla broke, Prad, real quick. Tesla broke that 805 level. I got into long trade at 808, so hopefully it will give me some more move to the upside. Meanwhile, it's super chat time from Henry Zat. Henry Zat sent us for $20, 4.20. More thanks for Slim Pradi. Thank you so much for your daily support, Henry. Looks like you're now official sponsor of Danks for Prad now.
Yeah, Henry keeps supporting the Dank fund for me, so thank you, Henry. I am actually focusing on Nvidia, obviously, you guys know that, because I'm trying to see if this 242 breakout has any follow through. Look at that size on 240, 241 something coming on randomly on bats. Is that legitimate? He just came on there at 241.88 while the stock was going down. So it looks like people want to prop this stock up by either posting fake size. Let's see if he's fake. He hasn't removed a size yet, so it looks like he's legitimate. 278 lots, so that's 278. 2,780 shares sitting there. That's 2,000 calculator. 2,780 times what? 241. That's not a lot of money sitting there. Maybe that's I'm calculating it wrong. But that's legitimate size either way, because that order did not get pulled. So that's the legitimate size. He took all those fills there. And now the question is, Are we going to turn that price into a resistance? Did I miss my short? If I miss my short because that guy's going to turn into a resistance, that 88 price on NVIDIA, I'm going to be upset. Very, very upset. In that point, instead of being upset, let's just go to AMD over here and see if we can get AMD short instead, because 121 did not break. Actually, let me not get that short. I thought 121 broke with the week break. No, it did not. Is there any size on 121? Let's go check. There isn't. So maybe we cleaned out the size on 121 and we're getting ready to break out over here, make that move to 122 where my original order was. Look at this buying coming in. Is that on dark pool gateways? It's not. That's on liquid gateways too. So a lot of liquidity, a lot of movement happening on this price point right now. A lot of battle near 121 for AMD. Looks like buyers are losing and sellers are coming in with some power. The bears are striking down these stocks. I missed out my opportunity on both of them most likely, but that's fine. We're not gonna chase it. What happened to Dell? Dell is having problems with what's it called, with the supply chain issues. Obviously, I'm not a big fan of Dell to begin with for gaming mentalities, but Dell is a good company for like firms, like how many do we have any Dell laptop or not laptops? I'm just scrolling around my head to see the CPU boxes. Yeah, Dell 1, 2, 3, 4. There's probably like 15 Dell boxes in this office itself, and then there's like 15 LG screens in this office itself. So Dell's still pretty good for offices. They make a lot of small factor PCs and everything, but they missed big time on their earnings. So that's why Dell got smacked to the downside, struggling a little bit with supply chains and a miss on earnings. Another company that missed on earnings was Foot Locker. Foot Locker got smackarooski to the downside. And, the reason for this is a lot of people are going directly to companies itself. Like, for example, Lucas. You guys know Lucas. He's the camera guy, the production team helper. He does all the camera angles and switches. So him and I were talking not too long ago about buying Air Force Ones, and I don't think if he remembers this conversation or not, but I told him, bro, forget Foot Locker. They're always out of stock. Just go directly to Nike and get that stuff shipped to your house. It'll be so much quicker, and you don't have to worry about all these extra prices that Foot Locker is gonna add, because they're gonna have to make money off of too. So and I think a lot of people are thinking that way now. When I buy clothes, I'm not going to third-party retailers like Foot Locker or like other retailers like that. I go directly to the website of Adidas or Nike, and I buy the shoes from them. So on that reason, I think Foot Locker getting smacked to the downside and struggling. Foot Locker might just end up being the next blockbuster because of COVID. A lot of people just realize how much easier it is to buy stuff from online instead of going into actual stores. Like the brick and mortar retail side of Foot Locker just might take a beating a little bit. It was popular 10 years ago. Oh, trust me. I used to love going into Foot Locker with my family. Every time we used to walk through malls, I was like, oh, Dad, can we go to Foot Locker? I want to buy those shoes. I want to buy this. I want to buy that. But now, man, it's so much easier to buy online. I could buy on my phone on the way to work, right? So it's that much easier. I don't need to go inside stores anymore. Foot Locker's always crowded. All right, enough bashing Foot Locker, because I actually used to love this company and it upsets me getting smacked. But this is the sad reality of life, right? Everything has to eventually come to an end. Everything dies. Nothing in life is promised but death. And eventually this one will die too.
Oh my God.
Miss V says,
so
"Oh
much
no.
negativity."
No, I mean that's Kanye said it, right? So I just have to repeat
the
it
most
because
positive
Kanye
person
said
in
it.
the
Exactly.
world to quote.
Hey, did you see his new girlfriend?
They broke up recently.
No, the new one.
The new one.
The new one.
No.
The new one is now that's not we're talking.
Show me.
Oh, beat up. Okay,
What?
take it easy. Beat up. Go check out her Instagram, bro. Oh, you did? Okay.
What's her name?
She's her name is Shanae Jones or something. Is it Shanae? Yeah, Shanae Jones. It's a beat up Kim K. Oh, Sean. All right, so it looks like I've actually missed those opportunities on my short. AMD to the downside, 50 cents now. NVIDIA to the downside, another almost 60 cents to the downside. So
That
maybe
is her?
That's not. What the heck are you? Chany or Chaney Jones or something. All right, Miss, we looking at like mugshots of criminals over here and things. That's Miss V's looking at mugshot of criminals and things. That's Kanye West's girlfriend. Oh, Miss Wee.
Oh wow.
All right. So Nvidia, I don't know if I missed it out or if I didn't miss out or they're just trying to debate it. There you go, Miss. He put it in the chat for you. All right. Is Sean's PC Dell? His PC is your thing Dell? He's gonna find out right now. Mine is not Dell because they had to change my PC. It's now Deep Cool case. It's not a Dell case. But here, hold up. This is my old case, and it's a HP case. So there you go. All right. Told the morning show to watch MULN. It's going to run big. Yeah, that's just the pump and dump stock, and the pump and dumpers are moving that stock in the background. So it always happens. Just make sure that you don't get trapped by the dump at the end of it when the pump is happening. So 32 million shares are coming in. It is moving up, yay! But it's being pumped up by your Twitter furus who are just waiting for you to be their exit liquidity. And what exit liquidity means is you are buying the stock while they are selling off to you. Right? Their profits are you buying the share. So be careful, know the game, don't get gamed, play the game the right way or you might lose. Obviously there's multiple right ways, there's not just one right way in this game. That's what makes it beautiful. I love this game so much. It's so addicting. Actually, let me take that word back. I'm not addicted. I could stop whenever I want, but I love this game so much. I love this game so much. So we it's just know the game, learn the game, and play the game. Watch Wolf of Wall Street. Yes, sir. That's a movie we're talking about. We're moving away from this penny stock. Miss V, did you mention something just now?
I sneezed.
Oh, you sneezed. I thought you said a stock.
But thanks for asking. So, guys, I'm in Tesla. Ouch, me no like it. Tesla went down a little bit. I'm long at 808. Again, I was looking for that like 804 level. Seems strong for me, but QQQ dipped a little bit. Anyways, I'm holding my stop loss at 802 even. So we'll see. Hopefully, it will go higher.
All right, let's see. I want you to deal with your problems by making money moves, right? Exactly. That's what we're talking about. But nothing tops Wall Street with McDouglas and Machine. Okay, we're going to go right back to some stocks here. I'm going to look for some positions to look for. Let me quickly do this also. Go to Activision, see what Activision is doing today, because we, obviously being late to work, have not been able to look for some opportunities on this stock. So Activision's up 0.5% or close to 0.5%. Let's go check out my levels over here. We're above my level, so $81.50, $81 level holding up for long. So in case we do come down, I'm going to look for some longs there. Oh, man, every time I sip that water, instantly I just start burping. All right, so 81.50. I'll start shorting 81.50 to 82, and ooh, why did I close that chart? And I'll go long from 81 and below to the north side. So we'll let the stock play out a little bit. I don't really have any orders to. I'll throw out some orders to the downside here. We'll do 81.15. We'll do 81.05, 81.05, and then we'll do 80.95. There we go. Awesome. Long NIO when retraced to VWAP. Are you China stocks still in, or are China stocks still in the doghouse? Long NIO when retraced to VWAP. Okay, let's go check out NIO real quick. Are China stocks still in the doghouse? Maybe, just because of what happened with Baba's earnings report. That could be the only reason why China stocks could be back in the doghouse for a little bit longer. But obviously with the DD listing and everything else that's going on, you might be a little worried. So NIO today's the trend is obviously to the downside. There looks like there is some support at 2045. Let's go look at what NIO is looking on the daily over here. Not the dailies, the today intraday. NIO on intraday. Pull up the chart. So you're looking at the VWAP and you asked me long when it retraces back to VWAP, or at least it's near VWAP right now. You could look for a long, but look at the way the stock gave back most of its move in pre-market that it got up there yesterday, right? So this was the move yesterday to the north side, and we lost all of that or most of that in pre-market. So there is resistance on the upside. $21 could be a resistance. 21.40 could be your resistance. And if that's the case, I don't think you really want to be trading in the range. There's very much in ranges that it's stuck in. Looks like resistance right here, support right here, and we're just stuck in that. Either we play the breakout to the upside or the breakout to the downside, in my opinion, because that way we have room to, what is this? We have room to $19 to $18. And if this breakout happens over here at 21.50, we got room to 22 and maybe a little bit higher too, right? So currently just stuck in these ranges, not something that excites me too much. Can you look at SoFi? Obviously we can, but will I? I will too. So SoFi, 1% up today, not bad. Yesterday we struggled a little bit, I believe, but the comeback on that, obviously on the comeback yesterday on any stock was just insane. From $8 and back to $10. SoFi got beat down a little bit, but earnings report coming out March 1st. On the turn of the month, we're getting earnings report after hours. So can't wait to see how that one's going to help out. Their new acquisition hurt them a lot. People obviously saw that they're going to be out some money with the acquisition. But in the long term, SoFi should be great with that acquisition because that's going to bring in 800 million or so, or even closer to 900 million, I believe, revenue per year for SoFi. So already somebody, you know, who needs revenue, who needs customers, who needs to build up that income base. That's a good step to the future for SoFi. So I'm still bullish on this stock. My average price for the future, I'm long like for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years long term. My outlook for that is above $30, and I'm long $13. So even if it drops all the way to $5, which I hope it doesn't, I'm just gonna keep on going long on this one.
I have great news. I want to give a big shout out to Ryan Saleh for sending us 250 Saudi Riyal super chat. This is almost 100 Canadian dollars.
Wow.
Thank you so much for your generosity. And Ryan is saying, I really appreciate your work. Cheers to all your lovely team. Thank you so much. We appreciate you're with us. And guys, again, you and us, we build this community. So you're as important as everyone here on the floor. So thank you for being with us. We love you. And while we're on my screen, I want you to show you my trade. Yes, sir, it went higher. So I went long at 808. My first out is 810.50. I will hold, but I will get out before it gets back to the level I got in. So maybe I will put a stop loss at around 808.50.
I'm just gonna, Miss V, could you cover for a quick second more?
Just a second.
So we're just okay, well, Miss V does that whenever you're ready to cover a second more. I was just gonna explain something to one of our trainees over here and make the window. It will
sure,
show
no worries.
you.
Meanwhile, guys, I put my stop loss at 808.50. I was too late. Now the stock is 807.81. I still have my stop loss at around 802, so I'll be waiting until there. But again, Tesla is above VWAP. It's kind of going higher. QQQ still in that like 1% to the upside level. Hopefully, we'll get some move to the upside back. Anyways, guys, I'm out of 50% of my position, so it's not going to be that bad. And again, I had before a profitable short trade on Tesla at the open, so we're good. Remember about your risk management. Tesla dumping, yes it is. All right, yeah, it's 66 US dollars, but kind of US dollar is bigger, higher than Canadian dollar.
We're good, Miss V, whenever you want. Awesome, thank you, Miss V. I just had to help somebody over there because Greg is not in the office today. He is gone for skiing.
Ooh la la!
Yeah,
hopefully to Alps.
No,
Switzerland.
The Swiss Alps. No, he's driving to Blue Mountain.
Oh, that's nice too.
Yeah. Him and his girlfriend are gone. They're gonna go skiing and no snowboarding.
Ooh
so
la
one of the
la.
trainees needed help. I needed to help him. Thank you, Miss V, for covering.
Romantique.
Long the dank fund. Hey, keep fighting the dank fund, baby. And when you come here, we're gonna have to buy some for you. You know what I mean? All right. All jokes aside, SoFi is what we're talking about. SoFi coming down a little bit. Market struggling to take off the 4150. AMD short and Nvidia short would have been clean, lean machine, but obviously we missed out. That 242 break, exactly what we were talking about, man. That pre-market high break. I told you how I'm gonna pull the order. I told you why I'm gonna pull the order. I told you what I'm gonna wait for based on the conversation that I had with Neil yesterday. I told you exactly the setup that I was gonna do, and I did not take the setup. This is what upsets me, but obviously, continuing with the conversation that I had with Neil, the conversation is basically sometimes you have to be okay with missing the trade. It happens. You can't catch them all. It's not Pokemon over here. You want to catch them all, but you can't catch them all, right? You got to pick and choose. Still 0 trades to have made on the day for me. I'm still waiting for the perfect opportunity where I can have that reversal trade to mean and rock this trades for the day today. But, you know, being flat as a position, right, Miss V?
Absolutely.
Being flat as a position, being cash as a position, sitting on my hands as a position. So looking great for me today. Johnny Chow, I don't know who that is. Can you short a stock if you don't own it? Yeah, you can for sure. But with the way technology has advanced with us in the right here in trading, you don't need to actually own the stock. The broker will take care of it. Most brokers will require you to be on leverage or margin. Sorry, to be on margin in order to even short stocks, right? Because when you're shorting a stock, you could infinitely lose money because it could just keep on going up. So you need to what's it called, figure out what brokers are allowing you to short, what their requirements is. Like I said, most of them will ask you to you have a margin on the line, and then you can go from there.
Prad, real quick, there is a question from I lost it. It was caps lock. Anyways, how to link time of sales window with the chart or this? So if you use PeopleRate, you would like right click on any of those. You would go to customization dialog and in there group link, right?
Sure, let me see.
Like how to link.
Yeah.
And here in group link, you kind of link everything in one group, so you can kind of have multiple layouts, link them in one group, so it's easier for you.
Well put. Yeah, exactly what she said. So you can have multiple layouts. Like I have one for the show, so this all are linked to this, but then I also have 4 more over here. So I have 4 groups, and each group is different. So basically, at the end of the day, just click over here and link it as Miss V said, and you're Gucci. I use a program called NetTime. You can set to sync every day. Awesome, that's pretty cool. Etsy flying. Oh yeah, Etsy had great earnings, and the demand for makers crafts items are going up. They said they're looking good over there. I've actually used Etsy to make my doggo a little what's the thing called? I actually the dog patch or whatever, because I got a bunch of things from Etsy because I actually like what they do over there. Obviously their shipping sucks, but you know, I think they need to figure that out a little bit. Etsy's looking good, 14% up today. Gave back a little bit of that pre-market, or not pre-market, after hours move because of the earnings report, obviously. So gave back a little bit of it, but finding support at 134, making a move back to the pre-market highs over here. I think we can go test 150 very soon, and then find some rejection at 150. We'll keep that on watch over here for Etsy, ETSY. Let's go look out on the dailies. Yeah, look at that 150 level, stands out in our face, right? So obvious in our face as to why we're thinking about rejection, and why it also turned off over here today around these levels. So being a little patient. I don't wanna short 148 because the line said 148. I'm gonna be patient for 150 or higher and see how the stock trades over there, which is the pre-market lows. 150 happens to be the pre-market low. AMC waking up. Let's go check out what Amy is doing. Amy apparently moving to the north side here. Not Not really. I mean, I'm not even sure what you mean by waking up. Was volume increasing a little bit actually? Yeah, so maybe she is waking up. Higher lows, not really higher highs. I am seeing a little bit of a barrier. We know that $18 level is a barrier because it was struggling to go below 18 for a couple of days, and then it cracks below 18. So here we go. That 1775, 18, 1775, same thing. We know that's a barrier. The stock's not gonna go through there. So even if the stock does get to anywhere close to here, that's my short price right there. Just hammer in the shorts if we get anywhere close to this. Man, that AMD short would have been nice, wouldn't it? But obviously 121 would have not been my entry. I was waiting for that 122, 121.88 price for my entry, so we missed out on a nice short over here. So that's okay. Sometimes you miss them. What software app is shown here?
I am sending the link.
She's working on it. She's working on it. Bang.
Oh, that was loud.
Bang. Where do you find the sticky notes? So that's a.
Let me show you guys.
Okay, go for it. I'll put your face on.
Sticky note, famous sticky note. So again, we have TraderTV.Live Twitter account. Guys, make sure you follow the main account because all the news updates for the show will be posted in here. Go in the people we are following, and here you can see the legend, the father, the husband, the trader, Sean. Sean posts his sticky note every day on his Twitter page. So here you can see his last post. I will copy that for you. So make sure you're following him and you receive notifications. He posted every day right before the start of the morning show, usually around 8:30. So you still have kind of an hour to get prepared before the market opens.
Thank you, Miss V. So that's the homie coming in. Wow.
Ryan Salah on the fire.
Wow.
Wow.
Yo, you make a lot of money today or what?
This is crazy.
How much is
guys,
that?
big shout out to Ryan Salah. Every time Ryan sends a super chat, Tesla go higher. I swear to you. You can forward back. Thank you so much, Ryan. PayPal, Baba, Facebook, please show me some love. Sticky note. Yes, sir. Here we go. We appreciate your generosity so much. Maybe I think we have to take a look at PayPal, Baba, and Facebook. Maybe it will bring some money to us too.
That's like 500 Canadian. Wow, dude. This guy's nuts. You're amazing, dude. You're actually amazing. Wow, so you said PayPal?
This is like almost 400 Canadian dollars.
400, 500 Canadian. That's wild. This guy's throwing the money around today. I love it. PayPal, you want me to take a look at PayPal? Let's go check it out. PYPL. So PayPal, obviously that $100 break, everyone was upset about it. I'm long PayPal at 119 on my long-term account. I was waiting for PayPal to go to $80 so I could buy more, but I can't be anything but happy watching PayPal move back to the north side. Yesterday we got some nice scalps on PayPal short. We're actually looking for some levels on this stock right now, so looks like we're gonna look at 110. That's gonna stand out with the obvious line. 104. Look at that 104 line that I have drawn over here, being the support of the day. The stock going as low as 103.55 and then just ripping north. Actually, did we even go to 103.55? We did not. That's the pre-market wick to the downside. So support today is 104.50 and just moving north 3% to the upside. What's your name again? Ryan Salah. You're just smoking your trades today and helping on the Trader TV side too. So you're amazing, homie. Thank you for all the super chats coming in. Any other stocks that you mentioned, Miss V?
Absolutely, Baba and
Baba?
Facebook. Meanwhile, you said that there. I really hope, guys, all of you have a profitable day. But Ryan, this is so pleasant that when you make money, you kind of make contribution in the show and into the community.
That's pretty cool.
This is really so sweet, and this is like, I hope this will add like thousands to your karma and trading experience. Thank you again, Ryan.
That's good of you, Miss V. Yeah, trading karma. What goes around comes around. That's actually beautiful. So spreading some positive love to you. Show me some love. Sticky note. Ooh, yeah, you're looking for that sticky love note. So let me go check out Baba. BABA. Baba is already broken the support levels. Baba, that 100 level on Baba yesterday, I'm still upset that I was looking to short the 100 level instead of go long, because that go long would have been just easiest long of your life. But obviously that high of yesterday is going to stand out now. So Baba short at 108 is going to be probably something that we're going to look at. Baba, if it gets anywhere close to that, obviously we'll look for that 108 short. It is trying to get trickle its way towards that direction. So let me just throw out order closer to, what's the high yesterday? 108.95. So we'll do 108. What do I want to do here? 108.50 maybe, 108. I think we're gonna just turn off at 108. So we'll be patient. We'll wait. We'll wait for the stock to go up there, and then we'll decide once we get there. Nasdaq getting ready to go back to the high a day here. Oh, you also mentioned Facebook actually, right? So let me click on Facebook. Let me quickly do that for you. Facebook back above $200. Yesterday we were well below 200. We were actually shorting it, but Facebook well above 200. We actually got the 208 yesterday. Insane. Wow. Now let's see what levels I could look for on Facebook. Ooh, looks like some of these levels already are in play, but I'm just gonna have to stay away from this one until it gets closer to 212 or so. So 211, 212. So we're just gonna have to wait for Facebook to have another leg up north, because that's what the markets are doing. Here we go. Nasdaq getting ready to make a new high a day. ES already making a new high a day. Let me show it to you guys over here.
Food smells so nice.
What is food?
I will check.
So ES making a high day, NQ making a high day, taking everything along with it. Your AMD's now moving from $120 back to the north side. Nvidia already bounced off of the 100 period EMA, and I'm on the 3-minute chart. So Nvidia moving off the 50 period EMA. Well, I'm on the 1 minute here. Okay, so moving off the 50 period EMA on the 1 minute, getting ready to go back to the high day at $242. Let's see if we can actually break through 242 here this time successfully. Or are we just going down timber mode and you know, failing at the high day all across the board? So that would be your AMD failing, your Nvidia failing, your NQ failing, your ES failing, everything just failing at the highs over here, and giving us an opportunity to get back on the short for Nvidia. So keeping an eye peeled to see if we can get in. Yeah, I smell some chicken.
That's what we have for lunch. This is curry chicken and chickpeas with basmati rice.
What is this? Indian restaurant?
I have no idea. Smells better than it sounds like, no?
I mean, it looks
I don't
like
know
this
the half
Indian
of the
food.
words from there.
Basmati is just long grain rice.
Okay.
Curry chicken is just curry chicken.
Okay.
You know where curry chicken is.
Yeah.
And what else did they say in there?
And this, I guess, chickpeas.
Chickpeas. Oh, chickpeas
Okay.
are you know what chickpeas are?
I know, but I never tried them, I believe.
No, you for sure have.
Yeah?
Missy, for sure.
Okay.
Everyone had chickpeas. You for sure have. All right. IRNT review, please. Let's go check out. Yeah, bro. 21 IRNT on NY. And wasn't this also getting blocked by our broker yesterday? IRNT. So wasn't IRNT in that list? Okay. Okay, so IRNT not getting blocked, so never mind on that side. So it is still being traded. It is still being tradable. It is still tradable on our platform and our brokers over here, still keeping it open. Actually, already closed the gap, but getting ready to go test that gap one more time. If that breaks, then obvious move to $8 is what stands out to me. But I'm just surprised the stock's still trying to make some moves like insane, right? IRNT, the cybersecurity, still coming in clutch for these guys. Market rejection actually playing out as I did not think it would. I thought we were gonna break through the high there and go for another leg up north. But I guess, you know, ES is already up almost 2%. How much more can I ask from the market? NQ is up 1.1%. So maybe some consolidation time. We're actually getting into lunchtime very soon. It's six minutes away. Oh wait, so yeah, this is what I was talking about with one of the trainees. He was asking about how to have a clock on the desktop which is accurate, and you got to make sure you have the right clock, because for example, the way I do mine is AMD. I have AMD on a time of sales, and I stole this idea from Neil, because my computer clock is behind by 50 seconds than the actual market. So I'm using AMD on the time of sales to actually monitor the actual time of the market, then follow the clock of my computer because it's delayed by 50 seconds.
Sounds difficult.
It is difficult because, but if you're making a trade, 50 seconds is a lot.
Yeah.
50 seconds is a lot. And if you're a gamer, you know that too. Like 50 seconds is a lot. Or even if you play sports or anything, 50 seconds is a lot. That's mad time. Hummus is made from chickpeas. That's true.
Hummus tried.
Yeah, that's chickpeas.
Okay, good.
Yeah. But like obviously they add flavors to it.
I see.
Elden Ring Day, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna buy it. You know what? I'm gonna be a little cheap boy on there. I'm gonna just watch streams. I'm gonna watch the gameplay of Elden Ring. I already watched a little bit of a gameplay from XQC. He's a streamer, obviously, for anyone who knows. So I was watching XQC play Elden Ring there, and it looked fun. But I don't think I'm gonna buy money. I'm gonna waste my money on buying that game, to be honest. I'm probably gonna go buy some shares instead of buying games, man. I'm okay with that. Market actually doing exactly what I wanted it to. There we go. I was thinking I was upset that it was gonna reject, but looks like it's not gonna reject. ES is actually now moving north side. Beautiful, because this means my stocks that I want to short are gonna move north and eventually get to the price point where I'm okay taking my fills in. So not gonna take any fills at the moment, letting these positions move up north. ES is getting ready to go hit that 2% for the day. So I'm very happy that we're not seeing. Oh, there we go. NQ just taking out the high day. ES taking out the high day. Here we go. For anyone that knows that from yesterday. Oh boy, what a day yesterday was, right? So here we go. NQ getting ready to take out the high day. Nasdaq, Nvidia getting ready to push towards 252. What is Microsoft doing? Softy getting ready to push to 290, 297, 300 maybe. Did we touch 300 today on Microsoft? Miss V, can we see that as a poll?
Sure.
Will Microsoft touch 300 today? Ha 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 ha. Ford is a growth stock with dividends. That is true. I wonder if it will take out the day's high. What are we talking about? Elden Ring looks boring. I mean, your opinion. Everyone's entitled to their opinion, but I'm gonna say your opinion is wrong compared to mine. I'm joking. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. If you don't like the game, you don't like the game, right? No, nothing wrong with it. No harm done. I know you hate the Furu angle, but MULN is on a tear. I'll pull it up for a quick second or two, but I'm not trying to pump a Furu stock so people can get trapped on it. So that is moving up. The volume's increasing. 46 million shares, the highest volume candle of the day, getting ready to go for the dollar. But anyone who's buying the shares is just helping that Furu become 1 million more richer than he already is. So there's don't give him your exit liquidity. Don't be the exit liquidity for that Furu. If you want to trade this, make sure you're getting in and you're getting out as soon as possible. Do not be his exit liquidity. All right. AMD with the new day's high. AMD, really? No shot. Yeah, AMD not with the new day's high. Nvidia not with the new day's high. It will. I'll say it will. 50%. Okay. Oh, it's only 2 votes.
That's you and me.
Yeah. I just watching the market. Okay, we're AMD with the new high of day and Nasdaq it works a low of day. Can look at chats. Possible 121 break. Yeah, we're looking at that 121 break. I want to short 122 on AMD. So and the fact that AMD kind of turned off at 121 but didn't really go all the way back to VWAP just shows that there is some strength. 120 could turn into a support. I'm very happy that AMD went from 102, which was basically my long-term long, all the way back to 120 in a span of 2 days. My dad was mind-boggled. I was mind-boggled. I went home and my dad was like, what the heck? How did the market just do that? And I was like, Dad, look, if I knew answers to those questions, I'd be $1 million richer. So obviously we don't know some of these answers. Markets just do what they want. People bought everything up at those lows. It was just like a fire sale for everybody. So anyone who bought yesterday, man, congratulations. Market moving north. Let's go. Here we go, Nasdaq. Here we go. Here we go, Nasdaq. Here we go. It's a good company, MULN. Could be a good company. Could be better than AMD. Could be better than Apple. Could be better than anything out there. But the game that's being played on that stock right now, understand the game that's being played on it at this very moment, and then try not to get gamed on it. Don't be the bottom fragger of that game. You want to be a top frag. You want to be the one with the 50Ks, running around the map. You want to be the top alpha, not even beta, but whatever is under beta. You don't want to be the offloader for the moneymaker. Baba not stopping. Let's go check out Baba. BABA. I'm typing that in chat like a dummy. Let me redo this. BABANY. Baba not stopping. Let's go. That's what we wanted to. We don't want these stocks to stop their ascent to the north side. We want them all to keep on moving. That way, Praddy Daddy could get his fills on the short to the perfect side. So, what is it? I think I wanted 108 on Baba. So let me go BABA. I think I wanted, 108, 109 levels. So keep on moving. Keep on moving. I would gladly short 108.50 once we get there so I could get that move back to VWAP. Obviously, they missed earnings. It's not warranted for them to have this push up to the north side unless it's shorts covering or people are still bullish about Baba and so on. Where are we going to? Prad with the banger smiles. Hey, you know it. MULN dropping. Is it? I mean, what else? It did rip up for quite a bit, so it's got to come down. Once it comes down, let's see if it normalizes a little bit, or does the rug get pulled completely? If the rug gets pulled completely, then yeah, then that's the story that I was talking about. But if it normalizes on the way down a little bit and then has another leg up to the north side, then there's more money to be made on the north side, obviously. What's the short interest on Microsoft? Probably non-existent.
0.50%.
Yeah, it's non-existent. Who's trying to short Microsoft? Non-zero. Yeah, it's a Fibonacci sequence. It can't get to zero, but it can get as close to zero as it can. Not sequence, or Fibonacci number. So it can get as close to zero, but it'll never actually get to zero. But if you're a big institution trying to short Microsoft, you're probably like going bankrupt already. So let's be real. No one's trying to short these guys. Prad has the snowstorm in his hair. Hey, you know it, baby. The snow bleached my hair blonde. The snow was actually pretty annoying today. Let's be real. That was pretty annoying.
For the week, we'll have a few more days with the snow.
A few more days?
And minus 15.
Oh my God, I didn't know this.
Yeah.
I actually didn't even know it was gonna snow today until I woke up. I heard what's that, hail, I think, or harder snow just in general. I don't think it was hailing, but it was just bang, 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 bang on the window. I was like, okay, what's going on here?
I do check the weather.
You checked it?
Oh, yeah.
I usually do. I didn't check it today. I don't know why I did not. I usually do. I always wake up and say, Alexa, what's the weather? And today I said, screw it. I'm not going to ask Alexa anything. I'm just going to walk out the door like
Ignoring?
it's okay. Yeah, exactly. Netflix 391 series resistance could see big breakout. Let's go check out NFLX. LFLX 391. Big breakout. Apparently NFLX coming all the way back to, we could see some levels over here. Yesterday's high almost. We could get a breakout north on Netflix or get some rejection coming in around these prices. Let's see if the market is showing us some weakness. Could see some weakness on the market here. Let me just quickly go here on NQ. NQ, bang, bang, bang. NQ walking into 14,200, so 14,200 probably coming into play, but we're also already at these days highs over here, and this day's close or open. Actually, this day's open, which happened to be the next day's high. So let's see if we actually break out of this high on the NQ. Today in the Vancouver, Disney breaking out. Let's go check out Disney. Disney at 150. Let's go, Disney. Coming. Wow, look at that move on Disney all the way back to 150 from that lows. Looking good. Let's go check on the dailies. Support at 148. Looks like that's where we bounced off of today. There we go. Yeah, bouncing off of 147, 148, moving up north. walking into a little bit of a resistance areas. But I'm not short biased on Disney, so I can't short the stock at all. I'm gonna be away from it, not touching it, and letting it move north, way up north. I could look for a long maybe, but I'm also not bullish on the long after this move today for the intraday. So I'm just gonna stay away from Disney. If it comes back to 148, I'll look for a long there. If it breaks out over here, maybe I'll look for a breakout long. But nah, no trade for me at the moment. I already missed my 148 long.
Guys, I want to remind you to smash the like button. Again, thank you so much for all the support on the chat. For those likes you already gave us, almost 500 likes. And for sure, hugest shout out to Ryan Salah for his crazy super chats. This is absolutely the record the one person sent us. Thank you. All we ask you to do to smash the like button. 1 second, less than 1 second, but so important to the community and for us. Markets are reaping, so we should go long on the like button, though.
That is right.
You're purple.
Why isn't this loading up? Oh, because it's downloading. Wow. Okay. So this is Sean's exit right now. Sean just put it in the work chat to show it to you guys, I believe. So he was long 116, beauty entry, multiple scalp sell, loaded back up at the bottom again. So wait, 117 long, scalped out, got back in 116, reloaded, and then scalped out more, and then reloaded again at 117, and then his final out on the breakdown of 120 over here to the downside. Looking good, man. Always looking good. You know how Sean do it. He stays killing it without a doubt. Let's go. Softy just break it. Softy MSFT. What is Softy doing to going to right now? Softy up 0.6. I'm not sure what are you talking about on the break? Maybe the downside or the high side? I'm guessing you're talking about the high side. Hopefully you're saying about the high side. Something that I'm actually noticing right now, guys, is actually your ES and your MNQ, or your Nasdaq and your S&P 500 are both curling to the downside after making a nice pop up there. But Nvidia and AMD did not take out the high a day. Neither of these took out the high a day and are actually rejecting at the high a day, while the market made a new high a day and is now coming to the downside. So maybe this is the short on both of them that I'm going to miss out again. Am I really going to miss out on both of them? Like, that's crazy. Someone donated 1K. That's Saudi Arabian Riyals. So overall, that's like 500 Canadian. So yeah, close to pretty close to 1K almost there. So pretty insane donations coming in from Ryan with the fat donos. Thank you, Ryan, for all that. Obviously, all of that is gonna be put directly into my pockets. Nah. It's gonna be put into helping with the more revamping of this whole section. I think we're gonna add a green screen over here, even though we're not gonna be sitting in this section. Tim's actually setting up the section that we're going to be sitting in right now. I don't know what sure Tim is doing over there. I think he's just staring at the camera for some reason. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of fun stuff. Oh, he's actually on the phone, I think, so never mind. A lot of fun stuff coming in very soon, very soon. Be patient. A lot of new stuff. You know, there's going to be a lot of new camera angles. It's no longer just me in this corner, bottom right corner. It's going to be a lot of switchers back and forth. You're going to see a lot more of Miss V, a lot more of different camera angles, like I said already.
Excited.
So it's going to be fun. A little bit more, what is it? Raising the bar of the production level. That way we can continue being the #1 day trading show on YouTube. That's right. You heard it here first. TraderTV.Live.
This is
wow.
crazy. Ryan Salah. Wow.
More for my
wow.
pocket.
This is crazy. Thank you so much. And again, as you said, guys, all this money goes for improving
My pocket.
For improving the show and for developments to make this show and the community better for you guys. Ryan, I'm hoping you are making a lot of money. You're so generous. And again, what can we say? We wish you to triple everything you sent to us today.
That's right. 500 Canadian is actually 375 US. That's true. But same stuff, man. No one's. We're not looking at it that way. It's just the donos are big, right? He's coming in hard with these donos, so he's coming in clutch. Damn. All right, IRNT review. IRNT on New York. Still waiting for that $7 test on IRNT, which it already did before and rejected. So we're continuing to see that barrier being put in at $7 on IRNT. So if you are looking for a short, it would be somewhere here. With $7 breaks, and obviously we have that move to $8. We're seeing somewhat of a move down on the markets. Let's see if this move down is going to sustain itself going further, or yeah, it's going to sustain itself because Nvidia is now going to the downside. AMD cracking below 200 again. So not 200, 120 again to the downside. So this might just be the move to VWAP for the market. Maybe now giving me the opportunity to buy some dip buy longs instead of just patiently waiting for my short opportunities, because obviously I missed out my longs on the open by not being able to be here for the trading session. You guys should plat fake people and make donations roll like they do at auctions. I'm not sure what I even understood with that. Yeah, I'm not sure I understood that. New high for Lucid again. Ooh-wee, Lucid Motors moving up to the north side. Looks like the Saudi Arabians are buying up their shares that they're sold. I'm just joking. I don't know if they sold it or not. But Lucid making a beautiful trajectory up north, almost back to $30. Looks like it very well easily could go to $30 today and test that. Well, we got some barriers on the way up, actually. So we got some barriers near 28, 29, 30. So let's see how that behaves. 25 support, helping Lucid out beautifully to help it bounce from 25 to what is we're at 27 almost. So getting ready for some rejection candles coming in around $28, around 20. What's my line over here? 28.50 is where I had the line over there. But we are starting to see some slowing down around 27.30, which happens to be the high of 22nd February. 27.30, 26.30, 27.30. What is that? No, can I put the line down there, please? 27.30. All right, so obviously, as mentioned previously, it is lunchtime, so 12:11. Keep in mind the volume of the market should start decreasing a little bit. People are we've had a great long of a day today. I'm expecting whoever was long AMD to start taking their profits, and that's why we're seeing AMD start moving to the downside over here. At least that's my opinion, right? But whoever is long in the money is taking some profits, and we're seeing volume decrease. Look at that slope down. It's like a ski slope down. Woo! Right? Ski slopes down all the way to the downside. That looks like Greg is skiing on top of these slopes right here. So volume decreasing, people who are in the money selling their shares for profit so they can go spend their money on Nobu, on omakase grills, on a bunch of, on super chickens and KFCs and whatnot.
We can go to the most expensive restaurant now and just spend Rand's money there.
Yeah. AMD, I'm expecting that sell-off to continue a little bit more with it, but it's actually holding up pretty well in that range, in that channel that it has already created around right here. So let's see if we actually break below that. If I flip these charts anyways, it's going to go away. So Nvidia also holding up. If AMD holds up at that level still and does not really crack down, and market gets ready to create another high a day, then I think these are going to really rip and not give me the opportunity to load up at VWAP for a long. Didn't you want to short Lucid at 30s? I'll short Lucid at 30s, not here. BTC getting rejected on the key resistance.
While you do this, we've got another super chat from HRTV sending us €1. Shout out to Europe. European markets are actually closed, so maybe we can take a look. I know that European markets are back to the positive territory after yesterday's sell-off. Let's see how did they close. Very positive. Oh, wow. Guys, you're on fire today. So yes, European markets are very positive. Like England, Germany, France, Italy, Spain are all up more than 3%. Baby Buffett sent us $100 from the We Money biggest fan. This is so sweet. This is a super chat personally from me. Thank you so much, Baby Buffett. I appreciate so much, guys. This day is so fun already. Oh, I want to cry.
We
from
making it
happiness.
rain, baby. Market movers making it rain. We paying everyone's bills over here at Trader TV Live. You know it.
Thank you so
You
much,
know it.
guys. Again, like Baby Buffett, mwah, for sending personally for me. For sure, Ryan Saleh for sending record amount of per one person, I believe, and HRTV. Shout out to Europe, guys. We love you all. We appreciate any support you do. You're the best. I hope like you all have a wonderful, beautiful day.
The viewers are making it rain. They're just, I love it. Let's go, viewers. Thank you for all the love and support. As Miss V already mentioned, market getting ready for that short side now to the down. Ah, man, I'm going to cry. Because I was talking about this high day short the whole time, and I was like, I want a confirmation, and then I just let that trade go. Whatever, you just let the trades go, and almost worth employing you. Wow, Sean, I see how it is, bro. I see how it is. But yeah, the market's moving to the downside. You know, I wanted the short. Obviously, I was talking about the pre-market high, the 242 level coming into play, and waiting for the confirmation of that level for rejection. And she gave you all the confirmation we need. The weakest break of 242. I should have just kept rinsing and repeating the crap out of the short. I'm just missing all my trades today. Not a single order has been put in, and I'm upset because these trades are actually moving in my direction the way I want them to. So I don't know what else to say here, right? It is what it is. You take your dubs wherever you get it. So this is the move back to VWAP that I was wanting from AMD, but obviously I was not gonna short AMD at 121. My line for AMD was at 122. So AMD turning off at 121, but I should have had this NVIDIA. I should have had the NVIDIA short. Now almost $3 in the money. So anyone who had that, congratulations. We need, okay, dude, whatever. Yeah, you just screwed my brain over there by saying that. Anyways, no, just a troll comment, but it's a funny troll comment. Here we go. Nasdaq now coming down to 1% on the plus side today, and ES only up, or not only up 1.74% on the day today. What a great recovery on the market after yesterday. We were down 2% on Nasdaq yesterday, and we made a full recovery. And today we're still on the green side, right? Market's looking healthy. Now the big question is, can NQ support itself at $14,000 on the way down? So if NQ doesn't support itself at 14K, then I think we have a trouble. But I think we already cleared that level, right? We already cleared that level on the upside, obviously. So I don't know if that level is even in play anymore, but I'm still looking at that 14K level. So here we go. Nasdaq coming to the downside. That was my AMD short. That was my NVIDIA short. I don't know why I keep saying my AMD short. I wasn't going to take the AMD short, but that was my NVIDIA short that I wanted, that I'm missing out on. So boo-hoo. Sad me. Can't do anything about it. Let me just close this real quick. Unclick that and then delete this line because I never wanted there to begin with. I don't buy this pump. Don't buy the pump, my friend. You know, it's your trade. Palantir to VWAP. Hit that like button, everyone. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Market pump yesterday was insane. Needs a retracement. Yeah, I think we're just having a nice follow through on this move up here. I mean, it's a Friday. I thought it would be a crazy Black Friday, free fall Friday, as I always call it. Copyrighted. Don't steal that from me. You heard it here first on Trader TV Live. Free fall Friday. I thought which is what it would be, but no, nowhere close to being a free fall Friday. It's rip your face off Friday, going to the North Side Friday, North Face Fridays. I don't know how many more Fridays I can make out of this.
Market's indecisive. Like again, guys, remember yesterday at the open in pre-market, Nasdaq was down more than 3%. We closed up more than 3%. So you can expect anything and be ready for both directions, to the upward, to the downside, to make ready and put in your trades and make some money. By the way, I'm out of my Tesla trade. You remember, guys, I were telling you about that I'm planning. I like this 804 level. If it break it to the upside and holds above, I want to go long. That's what I basically did. My first hour was 810. My last hour was 813. I was not in the mood for holding longer. Well, luckily I was not, because stock went back to the downside. So cute, nice, profitable trade on me.
Someone said, I think Free Fall Friday is Sean saying. Actually, no. I steal a lot of Sean saying, but Free Fall Friday is actually something I gave to them before this show even existed on Market Movers. But you know what? That's fine. He said it first on Trader TV Live, but it was something that I gave. Neil said it first, or you said it first on Trader TV, but it was I who invented that one. Okay, so it's copyrighted on Trader TV no matter what. So you can't steal it, and if you do, you gotta give us credit. Okay, you gotta put in the time, the timestamp, the date, and the YouTube link in the what's those last pages of the
This
of the
is so
paragraph called?
complicated.
Well, you gotta cite it. You know, what's the citation page? Yeah, you gotta put it on the citation, the resources, or you're gonna get plagiarized. I'm gonna sue you for plagiarism.
Free Fall Friday is yours, Sean confirmed.
Free Fall Friday is Prad. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Prad, please. Oh, I can't tag me? Okay. Prad, please do a Sean impression. I can't do a Sean impression, man. Sean's one of a kind.
Right.
Everyone's here's one of a kind. That's why we're so special here. No one can be us, and we can't be anybody else. We are who we are. I am, or my name is my name, right? That's it. That's all I got to say to that one. Lucid puts are printing. Let's go, Kashish. Sorry, that was the wire. That's right. That was the wire. That was the biggest line in the game in the show. Yeah. Lucid 27 short coming into play. I obviously those puts are printing a little bit right now. Let's see if you're gonna cash out at this move over here, or is the support gonna come in and rip right back to the north side. We need to go all the way to VWAP for this 27 failure, in my opinion, because markets have not moved up all the way back yet. 239 on Nvidia holding up. 239 on Nvidia holding up and moving north. AMD did move down, but not all the way to VWAP. It moved all the way down to 119.20 and is now at 119.70s. Your NQ, which is your NASDAQ 100, but I'm going to show you on the future side. Your NQ finding support at 14,100 and getting ready to go back to the north side one more time. Let's see if this is a head and shoulders pattern. You guys know I don't use these patterns, so don't shoot the messenger just because I mentioned it and I'm wrong about it, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. Just trying to help you a little bit by maybe identifying a head and shoulders, possible head and shoulders. But if I'm wrong, I do apologize. H22 on ES, which is also getting ready to move north side one more time after finding support at the previous range high. So look at this range high over here, right? Just throwing a line right there, and then throwing a line over here. So at the previous range high, we're finding some support. That means the momentum to the upside is not dead yet, unless we find some rejection right here and start breaking to the downside one more time. Mike?
Prad, I know a lot of you guys and Sean Neil were playing some earnings names today, and let's take a look what companies are going to report today after the market and on Monday before the open. To be honest with you, nothing really exciting. I would say Lordstown, maybe the one name I know out of this. My head is hiding Cosmos Energy. So this is basically is. So I will make it maybe like smaller so you can see this. Give me a sec. No, it doesn't work anyway. So yes, guys, if you find anything interesting for the Monday, write this in the chat. So maybe I will take a look at the name because I don't really know anything of those companies. But next week we will have more big names. So stay tuned, and I will be working on the earnings board for you. I don't see anyone still write any. What is your broker? I'm sick of my broker. So Ryan Salah, hi. Again, thank you for a super chat. We are using P-Parade platform with Day Trade the World prop firm. Again, you can become a member of P-Parade platform everywhere in the world except for the US due to the regulations. But now, great news, Ryan Salah. If you are located in Toronto or in GTA, you can join our TraderTV.Live office and the floor right here, which means you can trade with Neil, Sean, Brandon, me, Prad, and many more cool people on Day Trade the World family. So I will guys now send the email you should contact in case you want to join. Just give me a second. So yeah, make sure you message us. We want you to join us all. I'm so happy those like regulations, quarantine is getting away, and we are having more people on the floor. So I just send you Greg's Gmail. Um, get him. Tell him
So
you want to trade at our floor.
So about that Greg's email, I'll just put on my face so you don't have to be disturbed. Yeah. So about Greg's email, guys, I know some of you are sliding into my DMs telling me like Greg's not replying, blah 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 blah. So he said he's actually waiting for all the emails to accumulate, and then he's going to look at them all at once. So if he's not responding to you, it's not like he's rejected you already or anything. Give it some time. Obviously he's on vacation right now, or at least today. He's hitting the ski slopes. So he's gonna be in pain probably tomorrow on the way home, and he's gonna recoup. So give him some time. He's gonna go through all those emails. Obviously we have quite a bit of a room. You see how many empty chairs we have over here. There's only 2 traders on the floor right now, but we do have some traders on remote and everything. So yeah, just some patience, and we'll get back to you. Obviously, I'm not sure if Miss V said it. She probably said this. You have to be in Toronto, Ontario, obviously.
That's right.
So make sure that if you are applying, because I know some of my viewers or our viewers over here are on my DMs, and they're like, yo, tell Greg I'm applying while they're in like California. So I don't know if it's as a joke. I don't know if it's for real. They're trying to move over here, but you got to be in Toronto, Ontario, at least in a drivable distance to the office, or busable distance to the office to be able to apply, or you're not going to see it.
Is Brampton possible distance?
Yeah, 2 hours is busable distance.
Yeah, I think that's
even from Hamilton you can come.
That's the most far thing you can. Okay.
No,
Anyways.
Adam used to come from Hamilton. That's further than Brampton, but it's the same time because he takes a faster train.
Okay, guys, if you're dedicated as Brian.
Adam. You remember
excuse
Adam?
Mom. Long time. I remember so much stuff, in my
Yeah.
head. By the way, yes, you're absolutely right, guys. And real quick, another question: what some good stocks to trade? Many is asking. Many, I recommend you to add to bookmarks our absolutely free morning movers watch list. Here are the biggest movers for the day. You definitely will find what to trade on the day. We post it every day at around 8:10, which also means you can get ready and prepare for your trades. And for sure, remember that Sean posts his sticky note every day on Twitter.
So Mookie says, can we move in with Prad in his mom's house? Yeah, only if we can cuddle together, Mookie. That's the only way I'm allowing you to come over. And D Money says, what is the U.S. regulation against you guys? They just don't like the fact that we make all this money, baby. They don't want us. They don't want us. They don't want us to win. Haters gonna hate. What does DJ Khaled
and you
say?
know what? Indeed, we are making so much money today. We have another super chat from In and Out. This is Daniel from Yummies for your Tommy's Burger. Yo!
Oh, Yummies! What's
Yummy
up, Yummies?
Burgers. I'm up 4K on Ford options. Do you think we fill the gap? Shout out to you, Daniel. Thank you so much for those burgers. Thank you for 50 Canadian dollar super chat. We have now all the currencies in here. Thank you, guys. And absolutely, we will take a look at Ford. Congratulations to you. 4K on Ford trade today.
Yeah, 4K.
Daniel
Let's
is on
go.
fire.
Killing it on options.
So, do you think it will fill the gap? I'm not sure if we can see the same gaps as option traders, but I think
it's just
the same.
Yeah, it's the same. It's just the price, the way they trade the stock is different, but they're still looking at the same chart.
Okay, cool.
We can go into it off stream, so I'll explain that after. But for the gap, I think that he's talking about this gap to 1892. Obviously there's a lot of resistance on 1850 on Ford itself, and you can see that in the consolidation. So if you were to draw the box for the way Arun has been teaching us a little bit, so this whole area is pretty much support and resistance. So we are stuck in this area. If you look at today's candle, maybe you can even draw this box as low as down here, right? So the fact that we are in that whole support resistance area, a beautiful move without a doubt off that support going into the north side, but we are going to walk into some barriers on the upside. So for that gap fill to happen, I'm guessing your option expires today. If your option expires today, I'd be a little careful, because as time keeps on going, it's gonna keep on screwing your price on that option, right? So theta is gonna eat away at your money over there. So on that note, I'm not gonna say 100% it's gonna close the gap, but there are some barriers over here that it needs to clear for it to do so. So if $18 breaks and 1860 breaks, there's a most likely chance that we go to $19 without a doubt for closing that gap. But like I mentioned, we got some barriers.
Thank you, Prad. Here, ADM says, please add the first R when you say the word burgers. Burgers. Sorry, when I'm excited, happy, and in a rush, I'm saying boogers, but
Don't apologize.
my family already knows
Don't
me
apologize.
what I mean, right? Thank you. And real quick, we had also another educational question from TJ: how you set your stop losses before you get burned. So basically, how do? I calculate amount I can lose on the trade to not get burned, and then divide it by the amount of shares, right?
Sorry, say that again.
So basically, like, how do you set your stop losses before you get burned?
Yeah.
So basically, you first identify how much you're allowed to lose,
Yeah.
right? Then the level, then divide it by the level,
Yeah.
and you can see how many shares you can take
Exactly.
in order to not become burned, and you will be get out at that level.
Exactly, very well put. Just to elaborate on that, so first you need to find the level where you want to take the trade, right? Where's your extreme corner on the upside or the downside? So let me go back to AMD over here and explain to you why I haven't taken the AMD 121 short today, even though that short has played out couple times now, 3 times. Sorry, 121 short played out once, and it gave you an option to reload back at 120.50. So let me just zoom in over here for you guys, show it to you on this chart. It gave you opportunity to reload at 120.50, but that 121 short played out once and giving you multiple dollars in the money. But why am I not shorting it yet? Or why am I complaining that I missed out? Because my line in the sand where I want to take fills are at least 80 cents above 121. So if I know where my stop is basically on the break of 120, and if I'm playing AMD, I'm probably gonna give it $50 50 cents to $1 wiggle room at least for the stock to move around. So if I'm doing that, I want my entry as close to 122 122 as I can. That way I can give it up to 122.50 or $123 to tell me that I'm actually wrong on said trade. So once I figure that out and the stock goes there, as close to my stop as I am, the more shares I could take, obviously. And we have a thing called the daily shutdown, which is basically how much money we are allowed to lose or in this platform per day, and it depends per trader. You know, some traders don't even have it. Number one trader in the day trade the world system doesn't even have a shutdown, and he swings. That's not true. Oh, damn. Okay, so he does have a shutdown. I'm wrong about that. But you know, his shutdown is probably wild, right? Wild numbers out there. So at the end of the day, we have a limit of how much we are allowed to lose, and I try to risk a percentage off that number. So I try to go 10 to 15% off that number per trade, and that's how I calculate how many share sizes I could take. So if my shutdown is, let's say, $100, it's not $100, but let's say my shutdown is $100, I take 10% per trade. I take 10% of the trade. I'll take 10% of that trade, 10% of the shutdown on every trade that I take. That means I'm risking only $10. So now if I'm risking only $10 and I'm trading a stock, giving the stock a whole dollar worth of risk, how many shares can I really take on that trade? 10 shares, right? So that's the type of mentality that you're looking for on where your stops are, how much share size you can take, how much size you want to risk per trade, and so on. Did I just break this? No, I did not. Okay, good.
What's that?
My toys.
Oh, I see.
my toys is
It's
that I
your
always play
ring.
with. My ring sometimes turns into my nose ring.
Right?
Yeah.
I like it.
Arguing who's the top trader? No, we were just they were just informing me that they don't have a shutdown. I thought that person does not have a shutdown, but I was wrong on it, and Either way, that person's a maniac. Miss V mentioned how much that person made. We believe it's that person. We don't know if it is.
The legend?
The legend probably made $200,000 in a day. Do you have the link for
219.
today?
Yep, I just wanted to bring it up.
Awesome,
Here
awesome.
we go, talking about top traders today, which means yesterday. Sum up yesterday's day. We have, that's great, 60,000 trading NASDAQ in New York.
That was me, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah.
50,000?
Yeah, that was me yesterday.
Show us your face.
Yeah,
you're
that was
lying?
me yesterday.
Yeah, it was you? Okay.
That was me yesterday. by
Okay,
the way.
then Paris, it's me.
Oh, yeah.
So guys, actually again a reminder, just one person, 50,900. Then Europe, 28,000. CSC, OTC, pink sheets, right? It's around 17. Chicago, 16. LSC, 16. This is great. Like OTC pink again, AMEX, AMEX, NASDAQ, Madrid, Russia, Switzerland, Europe again.
Top 10 trader made $600.
No, that's not how it works.
Yeah, that's
The last 2 or 3 are
yeah, that's not right.
All right.
like what market we highlight the different markets.
Right.
I see. Yeah, so it's highlighted by
Yeah,
different
okay.
markets, but we would just let's rely just on first 5.
No, because
traders.
I know the top 10 trader was not 100 because I on the floor Discord itself we have like more than $600
Yeah, that's
traders
right.
on yesterday.
That's
So
true.
no, that's
Yeah,
not.
let's rely just
yeah.
on first
Yeah.
5, but first 5 are legit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So there you go, guys. The potential. It's all about the potential, but don't think about it the potential. Also look at it the way that you could lose money. Hey, forget about that conversation because the market just ripped off the new highs. ES is at new high a day now. ES is the H22CM. This is your S&P 500 for anyone wondering. So that support that I was talking about on that range high, the previous range high, came in clutch, and now we're at a new high a day for the S&P 500. Nasdaq getting ready to go back for another test of high over here. That head and shoulders pattern that I was talking about now failing, not holding to that head and shoulder pattern and going way higher, the right shoulder way higher than the left shoulder. So it's getting ready to see if we can make a double top near $14,200 on the Nasdaq 100. So let's go see if we make a double top closer to 14,180 or 14,200, whatever, and we see some rejection there. Nvidia heading back to $241, but we're seeing some rejection coming in over there, and AMD once again back above 120. Man, these would have just been an easy dip by long, but I wanted to be near VWAP. None of these trades are working for me the way I want them to, but that just means my patience is either gonna really pay me at the end of the day when they actually go to my levels that I want to, or I'm just gonna have to sit here on a no trade type of day. Actually, never mind. Activision moving to a level where I can start looking for some trades now. So let's go Activision. Let me layer some orders over here on this guy. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Awesome. We're just layering some orders. I'll just show you what the chart looks like. We're getting ready to move north on Activision, and I'm getting ready to load the bag on the short side. There we go. My first fill on Activision for the day. My first trade of the day is in the books, boys. We're here. Finally find the level that I want to trade off of.
Prad, I'm read Barash says Trader TV needs to be more active on other social media like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Well, good news. We now have a new girl, Liz, who is going to be responsible for our social media. So Prad, get ready. More TikToks are coming. Since we're both blonde, we should do that ASAP. I also have idea we should kind of implement Tony more in
Tony,
TikToks.
yes.
So yes,
Tony!
yes, guys, stay tuned and make sure you follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, any social media. But make sure those are legit.
Social media is so exhausting. Like sometimes I post on Instagram and then I have to like take a hiatus off Instagram for at least a day or two. Like I just find it so exhausting. I don't know why.
Don't find so.
I just find it so exhausting. Maybe because like I know the type of person I am. It can really make me jealous of other people. Like it will make me jealous of like I went to a really rich high school, like a really rich high school, and everyone was driving Lamborghinis and Mercedes while I was taking like public transit, right? So watching these rich people will make me jealous of them. So why would I even bother opening up Instagram, getting jealous of other people's success, and wasting my energy being negative? So that's why I hate social media.
Yes, that's true. But if you change your mindset and if you realize that Instagram is not real life,
I stop watching them. I just don't do it.
Yeah, I do it for food ideas, for memes, for some kind of inspiration, you know. But like what you're talking about, understand when you're like, wow, I'm at the bottom of this chain, you know.
100%.
But that's not true. That's so not true. Those people, like Instagram is nothing.
Exactly.
Like
they
real
only
life.
post in their happy days and whatnot.
But I love memes.
Memes are fun.
And
my work account is just all memes.
Yeah,
my work account is just all memes.
I love watching your stories, and also with all this situation in the world and between Russia and Ukraine, I also use Instagram because kind of, you know.
I saw some crazy stuff.
Yeah, you can find some truth, like what actually happening there. So
I saw some crazy stuff I don't want to talk about, but it was crazy. Yeah, obviously it's how you use it, right, Miss V? It's how you use it. I think that's what she was saying, and that's why like as soon as I realized like my mentality was getting really clouded, I created a second account, which was not look at any of the people that I know in real life, and that's what helped me move away from social media a little bit. And now my work account is just straight up all meme accounts, and I'm just following all these trading meme stories and memes.
I love memes.
I love memes.
Funny videos, you know.
Funny videos.
Dog videos, cat videos.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
I love it.
By the way, guys, you're the best. Dean Senal said as Canadian $2 super chat saying, I'm jealous you get to chill with V. Oh, thank you so much, Dean. This is so sweet of your second super chat for me. Guys, you're chilling with me too. I'm so honored to chill with you and with Prad, to learn more, to have fun, and having this trading family.
Simp.
We love you. This day goes into the history.
Simp. I'm joking. Thank you for I just called him a simp. Every day that Miss V wasn't here, obviously Arun was here, so I had some company, but every day Miss V wasn't here, it was a little boring. Because right after the show finished, Arun just goes off in that corner and just does whatever he wants and doesn't even talk.
In headphones.
Headphone in, no one else talk to me kind of mode. So now that Miss V's back, I get to have some fun conversations. We get to talk off during the off time and whatnot. Miss Wee, FL down to $14. Yeah, the Fruity Loops is absolutely struggling. I don't know why I said Fruity Loops, but yeah, Fruity Loops is struggling over here. CYRN bouncing off support. CYRN, I'm surprised that this stock went from pennies, 60 pennies to $8. Like, what a crazy move on this stock overall. Man, beautiful move for anyone who's involved in it, obviously. Where are the levels for today for CYRN? AMD once again went back to the south side off that 120 barrier, and so did NVIDIA off the 241. And we were talking about CYRN here. Ooh, look at that barrier near $7. That's kind of playing out already. So let's just throw that line over there. Let's throw this line over here. And we're already below that one, and we're gonna throw this one right here. So looking for a move back to at least yesterday's close, maybe to 475. But never mind, that line right there kind of stands out too. This high right here, which is actually the low of day today. So support at $5.26, even though the low of day is $5.15, $5.17. So CYRN just trying to bounce off those same levels over here. Kind of around yesterday's close, maybe. What time was yesterday's close? 15, 16, 16 right here. So yesterday's close, yeah, bouncing off pretty close to yesterday's close. What the heck to your hair, looking great. Thank you, Nav. Are you Nav like the singer Nav? No, I already asked that question before, but yeah. Miss V, you have something.
We have a message from our Evil E, our good friend and member for 3 months. Thank you so much. I like that. Trader TV Live #1. I like that. And guys, Also, I remind you, we have membership, and you can get our membership for $5 a month. You will have TraderTV.Live custom badges, custom emojis, and also your name will be in green, and maybe in the future we'll do something special for members only. And also, YouTube now has this feature when member can send a message in green. So don't fret, Prad. You have your devoted lovers too. Woot. So this is actually for you.
Yeah, my devoted lovers are all trolls, namingly Eddie R. I don't know where Eddie R is right now, wherever he is.
Andy Bacon is mine.
Andy Bacon is your troll.
I think I blocked him. I'm not sure.
Playmaker, I know Playmaker. Nav Superfan Raptors. No way, you're not the Nav Bhatia Nav. No shot. I'm calling cap on that. I'm calling so cap on that. If you are Nav Bhatia, then I need a car, Nav, because I'm struggling on these roads, Nav. Please, Superfan, help me out if you are Nav Bhatia. So Arun did reply back. He said 44.10 and 42.60. So 44.10 being resistance and 42.60 as support, nothing in between for your ES. So thank you, Arun, for coming in with those hot messages.
We've got another super chat from Deal Sinal. I won't read this, but thank you so much, Dean. I appreciate your super chats, but guys, please try to avoid some offensive words on the chat.
Stephen Howard says FL is Foot Locker, not Fruity Loop. Oh, I know. I just call it Fruity Loop because FL Studio. If you're a beat producer, if you ever used any beat production software, you know what FL is. FL Studio, Fruity Loop Studio, and that's why I call it Fruity Loops. Not the Fruity Loop Pebbles or cereal. I'm talking about the beat production software. Or what's it called? The DAW, Digital Audio Workspace. That's right. You thought I didn't know a lot of stuff, huh? That's right. I'm multifaceted, baby. Did I do that Oracle voice? I don't even know what Oracle voice is, bruh. You guys should give out swag if you remember for a year or something like that. I think we did have a giveaway, right? Once, yes. And we were planning to do more, but I think we have to work around some logistics stuff around that. So once we figure out that, we'll get back to you. We actually have multiple ways to do giveaways now, thanks to Nightbot and everything too. So eventually we'll figure something out and we'll get that back going. I've given out something too. I believe I've given out Xbox Game Pass for 2 months or something. I forget. I think Ian. Wow, surprisingly enough, the guy who won the Xbox giveaway that I gave you, remember?
I remember.
He is now a trainee on the floor.
No way.
What are the chances of that? That
this
same
is
guy.
So cool.
The same guy. People are now gonna say, "Oh, rigged, blah 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 blah, rigged."
Is he in the office?
He is actually a trainee now. He applied and he's now a trainee.
This is so sweet.
Yeah.
So he was a viewer of our show.
He's a viewer of our show.
He won that. Maybe it was a sign for him.
And he applied and he got it.
That's sweet.
Yeah. So before chat goes rigged, listen, he won that and then applied. Okay, don't go rigged on us. All right, I want shirts made. Yeah, we have shirts on our store. You can buy those. Obviously, I have plans to make more shirts with some memes on it, but my laziness kicked in and I just gave up on that idea. I need to go back to that. I'll work on it eventually.
Anyways, we put all the ideas down. So guys, we will work on the better design, and we want it to be cool. Like, we want you to wear it and to be on fire. But we have pretty cool, like TraderTV.Live, classy, one color shirts and t-shirts, hoodies. So those are cool. My favorite is one, I'd rather be trading on the back.
Neil's just adding fuel to the fire by going sounds shady to me. Come on, Neil. But no, it was... People are saying insider trading. Looks like I'm going to have to be in court with Elon Musk and his brother over there for insider trading that SEC is going to come pursue. So we'll see whatever happens on that one. Love you guys. FL reversal. Let's go check out Fruity Loops with the reversal. Nice bounce off that 26 level for Foot Locker. I'm just going to keep calling it Fruity Loops. Nice bounce on Fruity Loops to the north side over here to VWAP. Let's see if we bounce off of VWAP and go back to the downside, or if we actually get a breakout of VWAP on FL. Looking on some levels for the dailies. Let me just go here and zoom out. Look at that consolidation on what is this, from July to August of 2020. So from July to August of 2020, that consolidation is going to stand out to us, and that is pretty much the whole candle, today's candle. That's all of today's candle, right? So look at the resistance, look at the support. That's pretty much all of today's candle. And now all we're gonna do is have to use intraday levels on the stock, which is your level at 28. Which is VWAP, and then if VWAP breaks, then 30 barrier. Oh, 30 barriers for sure, which is right here. That 30 barriers for sure gonna stand out. Look at that. Yep. So Fruity Loops is having a nice reversal right here, but not too much of a move to the upside. Prad is the type of dude that I have a beer with and shoot the blank with. You right, brother? Always down for a beer. If you're in Toronto, let me know. Always down for a beer. 1 p.m. coming in. Ooh, wow. We're that quick into lunch hour closing. I didn't even see time move that fast. That's pretty ridiculous. And I'm only in one trade for the day. Oh, what a joke. Okay, NVIDIA going back to the downside. The fact that NVIDIA and NASDAQ has gone and created multiple highs and ES has done the same, but AMD has struggled to go do the same. NVIDIA has struggled to go do the same. Is telling me something about the overall market over here. Is we're done with the move to the north side most likely. But let's go check on Apple, because obviously Apple is the big weighted stock. I forgot to do something about Apple. I said I was going to buy Apple yesterday after or closer to the close on my own long term, and I did not. Oh, man. Now that I'm remembering it, I'm kind of regretting it, because I should have bought it near 150s. Sean always goes Apple 150, buy it, and I forgot it. I'm crying now. I'm crying. It is what it is. If Apple goes back to 150, which I don't know if it wants to, we'll get it if it does eventually. Maybe I'll have to wait for Fed messing with the interest rates over there for Apple to go back to 150 if I want to reload. Apple with the 1.21% up today, remaking a new high at the moment. Are we? These candles are so small on that zoom level. Looking if we're making a new high, the high being 164.84, and we're only 10 cents away from it. So very much a possibility to make a new high as long as the market doesn't poop itself over here at those highs. Any recommendations of legit offshore broker? Ooh, yeah, I can't even talk about that stuff. That's something you gotta do yourself. That's something that you gotta put the risk on. I can't tell you offshore brokers to put your money in, and if anything happens, I'm the one to blame for that. So no.
We don't want you in jail.
Yeah, I don't want anything bad to happen to you to begin with, because that's a risk that I'm not willing to give offload to anyone. Markets are indeed pushing to the downside. AMD breaking the support most likely. NVIDIA also breaking the support. Apple not able to break the high a day at 164.84. Now we're at 164.50. Let's go check out if we're going to go to VWAP on Apple.
Pushing to the downside?
What is?
Don't let me go Arun on you, man.
What is?
Pushing to the downside.
What else do you do? Oh, we take the couple. Okay, I'm looking at NASDAQ. Okay, NASDAQ takes what from 14,150 to 1,400. Not 1,400, but 14,100. That's pushing downside. All right. It's gonna. Okay, fine. You know what? They're making fun of my vocabulary use here. Okay, fine. It's not pushing to the downside. It takes to the downside, and it's gonna trickle to the downside here. And once it breaks 14,100, apparently I can use the word pushing.
What's
so.
wrong with it? Like you push only to the upside?
Push up, push down. It's just the pushing means it's moving way faster than it is.
Like more dramatic.
More dramatically it is.
see.
So I'm kind of adding drama, some spice, some salt-based spice to the trade
That's
over
what
here.
happens when you go blonde.
Oh, Miss V. But yeah, I'm adding some masala, some garam masala, some spices to the trade over here. Obviously your ES hasn't ticked too far to the downside, and NQ is actually bouncing off of 14,100 here, which is a good thing. So let's see if we come back to the downside and actually pushing P on NASDAQ, or we're not pushing P. Barely dropping. All right, guys, fine. Listen, I said I'm sorry, okay? I said I'm sorry. I still don't want to get in front of AMD. Ooh, AMD almost back to VWAP here. Or actually is back to VWAP. NVIDIA way below VWAP now. 238 coming into NVIDIA. Can I say pushing down now? Looks like there we go. 1400 has broken on NASDAQ. We're going to push down to the downside. Nvidia, I think AMD long over here is a no-brainer because you know the 118.50 level is what I was looking at for the short side multiple days in a row, and we're actually on the downside 118.50 now. So looking for some long opportunities on AMD most likely if we can get slightly below VWAP, a little bit more below VWAP. Let's go check out Nvidia. I think I'm ready for an Nvidia long also. Nvidia, look at that line 237. Yes, I'm taking this long. Gimme, no. Ah. There we go. Now we're in here. We had to chase that a little bit. They ran past us as soon as we threw the order. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The execution speed is so important on this. Let's see if market flushes a little bit lower because market's obviously not all the way to VWAP yet. Check that trade, says Sean. He shorted Microsoft. Let me bring the screen down over here. Shorted Microsoft on the breakdown.
Wow.
Is that the EMA short or just the even dollar short? 50 period EMA breakdown short, 297 covering 295. Beautiful entries once again. That was not on the sticky note, but obviously sticky note can't do everything he said. Trader Prad, I have RTX 3060. What are you trying to rub it into my face? Well, I'm not happy that you have a 3060. What do you want me to do? Like, be happy that you have something that I don't? Come on, brother. No, all jokes aside, I can't buy one because they sell out so quick. You know, I have to figure out like some sort of bot to buy it. I don't know if anyone of you have a bot or if you have access to a bot of some sort, but if you do, please hook your brother up. I've been struggling. I actually put aside money to buy a new graphics card, but I can't buy one. Hook a brother up. I don't know where Mark is. Super chats? Yeah, I'm gonna use the super chat money. Mark, if you have a link, let me know, Mark, for a 3080. Yeah. He said he'll see what he can do. I'm probably going to find one now. Let's go. A better chance to find one now. Are you routing direct to Edge X? Wow, that's a big question. Ooh, are you routing directly to Edge X? Depends on what I'm doing. It really depends on what I'm doing. I switch multiple gateways. I literally have almost every gateway coded on my keyboard, but I have my go-to gateways, which are, you know, BATS, ARCA, and then obviously if I have the need to use an inverse gateway, then I will route to EdgeX. But for this entry that you saw me take, I am not routing through EdgeX. I hate when you act so feminine. Whoa, dude, chill. That's a 300-second ban coming in right now. Ban hammer. That's not feminine now, is it? That's alpha Prad right there. There we go. Feminine. 300-second timeout.
What's bad in acting feminine?
That's right. Are we being sexist now?
Let's start there.
Are we being sexist in the chat? Come on. That's a 300-second ban. That's right, Miss V. You tell him. Free Fall Friday incoming. Yeesh. Yeah, looks like we're about to turn around a little bit. Nvidia breaking that level to the downside. We still got the, you know, that support that I'm leaning on near 237. So if 237 breaks completely, then we'll be out of here. Almost taking a $1 per share hit. So we'll just let it play around. There's some size on the offer too. Market's still pushing to the downside. You know, it's not done giving up. It's moved to the downside. NQ really pushing down now instead of you know, ticking down. So NQ really going to 14K. I'm expecting 14K support. If 14K breaks, then yeah, Free Fall Friday for sure, without a doubt.
D Money asking me how low you think Tesla will go. Well, I'm not sure how low it will go, but D Money 12, I can tell you like maybe what I would look for. So again, guys, I remind you that I was short on Tesla earlier at it's 797 level, so probably I would again look somewhere for this level. Let me find that level. Yeah, I believe it's it's around here. So basically it's already broken to the downside, so I would assume that there are chances for Tesla now go lower if markets also go more down. So I see room for Tesla. If it really breaks 797 to the downside and will be strong below.
Neil goes right after you said it's gonna tank. It started tanking. He starts laughing. That's right, Neil. It was pushing down, not ticking down. Nah, we're just having fun. It wasn't, though. It wasn't. But now it really is. I'm looking for that support at 14,000. That 14,000 on Nasdaq is really significant. And now your ES is actually also moving to the downside. ES wasn't moving as hard as NQ was, but ES, which is the S&P 500, is also really moving now to the south side. South side. We'll see if it finds support off that same level. Obviously, maybe tick down like NQ previously, but now there we go. That level's breaking, and now we want to see if it supports off this bottom. If it supports this bottom, that'd be good. If not, then obviously we got a couple more levels that it could lean on. Maybe here, maybe there. This one's already, it's trying to find support right there, and NQ is also turning around. I'll draw these lines over here because those lines will disappear. Whatever. Who cares? If they disappear, they disappear. Who cares? Going to NQ/H22CM. So this is what I was talking about. There you go. That 14K, we never went there. VWAP is actually at 14K, which is good. So if we do go to VWAP, then that's not too much of a problem on the downside for NQ, if you ask me. But I don't want it to break below 14,000. That would be bad for the market overall. Bounce coming off of QQQ and SPY. Yeah, we're getting a nice bounce. Since you mentioned QQQ and SPY, for some reason I took the first letter of both of them, the S and the Q, and I thought of Block. So Block had a crazy move after hours yesterday off the earnings report, moving 22% today to the north side, right? Beautiful, beautiful move. I think, what was it? I think it was Neil or Sean, I forget who, but one of them was mentioning how drastic of a move the stock was having into the close yesterday. So look at this. This is after hours, but it was stupid. It was stupid to say this was for 350 or so. And look at that move. We went from $90 to $96 in 20 minutes and 30 minutes. Like, it was ripping. And then the earnings report comes out and it just goes all the way to 123s and highs, right? So beautiful move overall on Square. Kind of stuck in the pre-market, not pre-market, in the after hour and the pre-market range, actually, if you look at the whole range from the after hour yesterday and the pre-market low today. But looks like it's not too far to the downside, which is good. Looking for supports, actually, and resistances. We're seeing some resistance over here near 118, 119, and we're seeing some support on the downside over here near 111. So playing out pretty well between those ranges. SQ not moving down with the overall market. So NQ did move almost back to VWAP, but SQ only had a little bit of a flush to the downside. So that shows relative strength, in my opinion. And if the market gets ready to go rip north, I think Square can actually go through 119 and go test 120 today. Why not? Because they did that yesterday in the after hours. So let's go see if Square has the strength to go through 119 today and go touch 120. NVIDIA now 80 cents in the money. So I reloaded NVIDIA closer to my stop to 237, and now my average being 237.86. A whole $1 in the money on NVIDIA. NQ popping. AMD, are you kidding me? Did AMD really go to 118.60s? That was my entry point. So AMD missing out on that 118.60 entry. Oh well, cry some more, Prad. Odd enough, that used to be my gamer name. I used to go by cry some more on games, but now I go by Trader Prad on everything. But yeah, I will cry some more about missing out on AMD shorts, on missing out on AMD longs, but I am glad that the only two trades that I have made today so far are working out for me. Here goes NVIDIA, $1.30 in the money. Activision, we've already covered some of our profits to the downside. We're only holding half of our bag. Yeah, half of our bag from our original entry on Activision. Let me throw out more orders for Activision short. 81.50. I want that much size, and we're gonna sit there. We're gonna sit there patiently to get those fills. AMD strength is insane. Look at AMD go. Yeah, baby, bounce off that VWAP, get all the way back to 121s, and now I need you to actually go to 120. That way I can short you there. Maybe not. We'll see what happens. NVIDIA now up $1.40 in the money. I'm gonna take my first exit, and we'll hold the rest of my bag to see how much of a move we're gonna get out of this. NVIDIA to 242 and higher possibility is gonna be great for my long. We're smoking it now. $2 in the money on this stock. Let's go, baby. This has been one of the best trading weeks I've had in a couple months. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. A lot of opportunities on the market, so just keep on smoking. When do these idiots get off the channel? Wow, okay. Put this user in complete ban. Ban, wank. Looks like that's the end for you. CNBC also shows 13,600. What are we talking about on 13,600? Did it say NASDAQ was at 13,600 on CNBC? Is that what you're talking about? I'm looking over. I think they're talking about Dow. Maybe that's what you guys were talking about, Dow. IPOF Starlink rumor. Ooh, I think that rumor was there before, though. I don't know if it's... that rumor was there before, right? IPOF Starlink rumor? But why would Elon go through a reverse SPAC instead of just direct listing? Like, that company is worth like billions and billions of dollars. Why would he just? Nah, I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna be legit. I don't think that's gonna be legit. Yeah, he's not gonna go through a SPAC, guys. It's no way. That's not. Where we going to NASDAQ at 13,600. That's really what they said. What the heck? I guess it's just a typo on their end, right? It looks like that's a typo on their end. Block everyone that's mean. Yeah, don't worry. They're getting banned. Everyone who I don't like was insta banned. We're chopping their heads off. Them skipping all in podcast for the EPS 69. Well, I'm guessing you're talking about Spotify over there. What about DES? That better not be a D's nuts joke. Okay, it's not good. DES on ARCA. What about DES? It's up 2.5% today. We are seeing resistance on the way up, clear resistance that it can walk into. Look for those levels to get tested and then break if you want to take the breakout. But if that doesn't happen, then obviously shorts are going to be in play off of these levels for DES. Currently, as mentioned already, we are up. We are up about 2.5%. Let the chart load. That's still IPOF. Let the chart load. Here we go, 2.5% almost on really no volume at all. 100,000 shares only. Only 100,000 shares. So be careful over there because the spread might open up. I'm checking to see if there's any liquidity on the upside and on the downside, and I'm not. I guess there is some liquidity, but I'm very, very low size. Any thoughts on Fruity Loops? Every time I say Fruity Loops, I'm talking about Foot Locker. Any thoughts on this guy? I think, you know, I said what I had to say previously, and that was basically a lot of people are just going to online stores directly to the company instead of going to a third-party retailer. So when I needed to buy shoes now, I just go directly to Nike instead of going to Foot Locker. But I do have the nostalgic memories of going through malls. You know, when I see a Foot Locker, running into a Foot Locker, begging mom and dad to buy me the latest shoe or the latest shirt or whatever that I liked. So I do have those fond memories of going into a Foot Locker, seeing the guy with the referee shirt and everything. But those memories are dying. You know, it's over. Time's over for these guys a little bit. So I think Foot Locker eventually will turn into the blockbuster of clothing, but we'll see if that even ends up being that way. Platinum Prad, let's go. Thank you. Everyone liking that Platinum Prad still. I use StockX. There you go. StockX is one. You know, one of our viewers actually sends us shoes from verified StockX batches on them. Mike Crahan. I still wear my shoes, bro. Those Jordans, tiptoeing in my Jordans, right? So I still wear those shoes. I love them. Nasdaq's or not Nasdaq. Nvidia attempted to go break out through 240, but failed to do so successfully, and is now coming back to the downside a little bit. AMD also attempted to break through 120, but failed, and it's coming down. Let's see if it actually comes all the way down back to VWAP and gives me my fill closer to 118, 118.50s, and so on. Foot Locker sells more than Nike. Well, they have more stuff than Nike, obviously, but it's the idea that people are just so easily able to not. Well, the idea sentiment of people are changing slowly onto the online retail instead of going onto third-party retail. So just directly go to Nike and buy your shoes from Nike for $10, $20 cheaper than you would at Foot Locker, right? But Foot Locker is still your one-stop shop. You can go buy your Adidas, you can go buy your Nike, you can go buy your Kappa, your whatever, all at one-stop shop. Like it still has very good things out there, but I'm just seeing sentiment change from buyers, sentiment changing from buyers, from going into stores, from walking into malls to online buying, a lot more online buying. Look at these you know, Gaps and your clothing companies that are coming out saying their online retailing, thanks to COVID, has been blowing up. The people are just getting ready for that. The internet is one-stop shop. Thank you, Amir. Thank you. Your internet is the biggest one-stop shop there can be. So people are they're gonna change. That mentality is gonna change. And you know, something about the metaverse. I don't know if I can find this video. It's guy excavating remotely, remote excavating, remote control. So I believe man excavates basement using IRC, something like that. Was this one? Not this, but you know, real man life, not like these toy excavators, but there was literally a man life excavator in Texas, and the guy was sitting in some next booth in Las Vegas or something, and doing a remote. That's basically metaverse. At the end of the day, you're walking into metaverse. People already do that. I don't want to say, you know, drone attacks or anything, but how did drone attacks happen? These computers are flying in the air by themselves, and someone else is controlling it in an air base somewhere, right? So we're getting into no need to walk out of your house mentality very, very soon. Probably not in my lifetime, right? Probably not in my lifetime, but very soon we're gonna be walking into, there's gonna not be a need for people to walk out of their house. You're gonna sit at your home, strap on these headphones, order yourself your groceries, your clothes, and everything, and you're gonna put on those same headphones and go to work. You're gonna put on those same headphones and talk to your wife. Everything's gonna be just done through those same headphones. So that's my opinion on that, and that's why I think these retail stores, the brick and mortar stores, are gonna die. NFT is the wave, but crypto coin is the future. That's right. Prad, Facebook good for a long now. Let's go check out Facebook. Facebook good for a long now. Facebook is, and I think the 207 level is somewhere that I had a line at. I did. There we go. 207 I did have a line at. But you know, I'm a little cautious on the longs right now. Obviously, Facebook, I don't really like Facebook. You guys know my opinion about the company, about Facebook. I don't really care about the company too much, but their metaverse side is something that I'm going to be keeping my eye on. The social media aspect, I never cared about it. So I don't really care about the long on Facebook here. I don't really care about defending them here either. But AMD, Nvidia, they're stronger than Facebook. They're in a stronger sector overall. Facebook had bad earnings. You saw how that candle to the south side happened when Facebook earnings came out. So because of that, I'm not gonna worry about defending Facebook. I much rather defend Nvidia. I much rather defend Apple, AMD, Microsoft. But Facebook, I'm just gonna stay away from the long on this one because of my own biases. Boomers are the only people left doing brick and mortar shopping. You're not wrong about that. And even my dad, I don't know if my dad comes under the boomer generation, but you know, he loves the fact that he can sit at home and order everything from Amazon and online. Like, he loves the fact that he can do that. So he just does that now. He doesn't even need to go to the stores, right? So I can see mentality of buyers change in front of me, literally in front of me. So that's why I'm on to that mentality. I sold my losses on Facebook already. I'm sorry. Hopefully we can bring that back somewhere else, my friend. Affirm FBINTC falling. Affirm back to 38. That's good. Another dump on IMPP. I am Platinum Prad. Let's go check out IMPP. I am Platinum Prad. Another dump incoming on this one, apparently. Yeah, look at that. Move to the south side, 28% up today, but it's getting ready to most likely break $2 to the downside here. Yep, there we go. $2 is broken. Nvidia now only up 40 cents in the money. No. Nvidia coming down obviously a little bit with the overall market. Your QQQs, your ESs, both are on the downward direction again. So here's your ES which kind of was supporting or bouncing off that support level, but now we were cracking under it, looking for support over here. Let me just draw this line over here, and then let me delete this guy. That way I could add, let me zoom in, pop. Let me do this, let me zoom out, and then we'll throw this guy over here. and we'll throw this guy over here, and we'll throw this guy over here. So let's see which one of these are we going to bounce off of. So we're about to go test the second support line of the intraday support on the ES, which is S&P 500 once again. And your NASDAQ getting ready for that Tesla 14K. That 14K test is going to be significant, obviously. The reason why I'm saying it's going to be significant for anyone that's wondering, I'll just show you now. If you go to NQ on the futures, look at yesterday's candle, right? Look at the low of yesterday's candle, 13,000. Look at the high of yesterday's candle, 14,000. So that 14K level has been in play for multiple days, and that yesterday's candle just goes to prove how much in play that level is. So we better not break 14K to the downside, because that's going to be drastic. Nvidia going to the downside right now. Activision paying me more in the money. Let's go, baby. Southside, we go on almost everything over here. Yark is up 3K. I probably need a ticker for that. I can't pull up that stock. All my charts have the I killed someone tattoo. What the heck, Amir? I know what a boomer is. I was ignorant. Yeah, it's okay. You know, ignorance is bliss. But the number one thing that I just saw in your messages is you are not ignorant. You know, the fact that you just said you know what you are, you're not ignorant, my friend. So, you know, pat on your own back. Don't say that about yourself. You are a vogue person. We're always trying to better yourself. That's what I see you as. Market bouncing off that second support line, which is good, but do we get all the way back to the top? I don't know if we do, I'll be honest. Lunchtime has ended, right? Obviously, lunchtime is gone. We're 13 minutes past lunchtime. I'm looking for a volume to start punching across the board. The teardrop. The teardrop tattoo. Oh, the I killed someone tattoo. I get it. The low Wayne teardrops. The simpiest of all Miss V Sims. You guys are a bunch of Sims in here not leaving the house. Says the simpiest of all Sims. Okay. Miss V will be back, Mr. Simp. Just wait for her. She's on her break at the moment. Very soon she'll be back in her seat. Nvidia holding up at 238. Sorry, not 280. 238. So looking good, Nvidia. Can we get ready to bounce one more time? North side. Thanks, dude. We go together. That's right, man. We all ride together. We're a community, right? Except for all the toxic people. Those people can get banned instantly without a question. But to everyone else, we're a community. We're a family. We're growing together. We're learning together. We're trading together. But not team trading, because that's illegal, right? But you know, we're having fun. We're learning. We're entertainment also. A little bit of the entertainment aspect. Hopefully, any of this show today on my part was entertaining to you guys, with a little bit of a slow movement on the lunch hour, obviously. So hopefully that entertainment kept you active and not passing out on the market. I wanted to throw a word to Neil, but Neil just disappeared. So no Neil. Looks like Lucas is testing some of these monitors over there. What's up, Lukey? You get super chicken today? Is the food good? Is the food good? You didn't have it? Okay. Love the show every day, Pratty. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Are you not entertained? That's right, exactly. Let me get it to go. What are not trading together? What, bro? Really? What are... Okay, I'm done reading that question. I didn't understand your statement. I'm sorry. Prad, education and having fun. That's what we're all here. Damn right, baby. Damn right. We're just trying to have some fun, make some money together. Hey, Prad, very boring market. I wouldn't say that, but I mean, some moves are being offered, money to be made everywhere. Boring market, obviously comes from looking at the wrong stuff, in my opinion. Market's always entertaining. It's a little slow, obviously, thanks to lunchtime. Lunchtime's coming to an end. And who else has come back from her break, as everyone else should be? Miss V.
Yo.
You're welcome back.
Merci beaucoup.
You're honored your hair dye. Well done. You honored your hair dye. Yeah, of course. I wasn't gonna cheat you guys out on that. I procrastinated a little bit, like I always do on everything in life. Procrastination is my second name, my middle name. But I stay to my word. Oh man, I'm starving. Still got 40 minutes over here.
Excited for curry chicken?
Yeah, I'm hungry. I eat the curry chicken or super chicken, whatever chicken it is. I'm starving.
By the way, guys, you remember I was talking about that 797 level for Tesla. So it looks like it broke that. It's now at 795, and QQQ is also moving on the way to VWAP. So maybe there are some good opportunities for shorts.
Procrastination. I like that. I actually love that because I procrastinate way too much. So I actually like that. Procrastination. There's way too much things you can do with Prad, man. This name is so versatile, apparently. All right. Lucid breaking VWAP and trending down. Puts time. LCID. My throat's kind of dying on me, guys, because obviously I've been screaming for quite some time now. So I'm going to tone it down a little bit, bring my voice down. It's hurting me. It's absolutely hurting me.
By the way, guys, in case someone just joined us or just simply forgot, make sure you like this video. I remind you, it's very important to the community and to improve YouTube algorithm. So if you didn't do so, smash that like. We have 2,200 people watching us right now and only 724 likes. We need your like.
Send us your love. How much did you say? 700?
735 now.
Awesome. So a couple more and we'll get there to 1,000. Everyone just smash that like button. How many viewers do we have today? 2,000. So yeah, we can easily get that up there. 765 now. So let's keep on smashing that. Bring it back up to the north side. Let me go check on these messages. With all those super chats, now the time to ask for that hair color. Yeah, you're right. We'll see what happens on... Don't worry about the first time mistakes, regardless of your close. Why am I reading word? Okay, Prad, just focus. I'm down, Prad, today. It's okay, Konar. It happens, man. You know, you can't win every single day. You can't win every match. Even Tom Brady loses some games, right? But he has 8 rings. Why am I only showing 6? He has 8 rings, right? So everyone takes some else sometimes. It's a nature of the game. But it's okay. Just focus on keeping your head held high for today. That way we can go into the weekend. You know, market's not over yet. I don't know if you're done trading for the day. Market's not done yet. But if you are done for the day, keep your head held high. We're going to come back next week and we're going to smash these trades, buddy boy. Don't worry about that. You know, just we got this. We got this. Put a smile on your face. Top 5 brokers for new traders. That's a question for yourself to do. You gotta, so here, let me explain it to you this way. There's a couple of things you gotta focus on when you're looking for a broker. What are your fee structures? How much what are your fees? How does the paying for shorts work? Because if you're a short seller, some of the time, not most, but some of the times, depending on what stocks you're shorting, and if you're shorting like these IRNTs and your ISPOs or whatever, they have a fee structure behind them. They cost you money to borrow the shorts to be able to short to begin with. ISPO on the day was moving from $17 to $100. It costed you, I think, $1,000 for 100 shares to even pay for the shorts. You were paying $1,000 for 100 shares, and if you lost on that trade, you basically lost 1,000 plus your fees plus your entry gross or whatever. So there's a lot of factors that you need to think about over here. Slippage comes into factor too. Some of these brokers have garbage slippage. Robinhood, for example, has garbage slippage. You throw an order at 81, you might just get slipped to $80, right? They have garbage slippage. They're selling your orders. They're doing a lot of stuff behind the back. That's why they give you the free execution. That's how you're getting the free execution out of them. Some of the brokers out there are already, the big brokers out there in the market are already public. They trade on the market. Interactive Brokers, Quest Trade on Canada. If you're on the Canadian side or anywhere outside of the America, Day Trade the World actually allows you to open an office. Our fee structure, second to none. I'm actually negative fees on the day today with my 6 trades that I have made just because I have provided liquidity for my orders instead of taking liquidity. So I'm actually collecting fees while I'm making money today, right? So there's a lot of factors you got to think over here, and not one person is gonna be 100% right every time, because I'm gonna say I love Day Trade the World, somebody else is gonna say I love Interactive Brokers, forget Day Trade the World, their charts suck, and somebody else is gonna say they both suck. I like the fact that I don't want to have to deal with pattern day trading rule. I like an offshore broker account, somebody who can completely screw me and take my money and run away. Right? There's so many things here that you need to find out what is best suitable for you. Are you a swing trader? Are you a day trader? How much do fees matter for you? If fees matter for you, are you gonna go Robinhood side? If fees don't matter for you, are you gonna go Interactive Broker? Do you care about shorting? Maybe alpaca trading? Maybe Cobra trading? If you're outside of America, maybe you want to do open up your own office with Day Trade the World, right? You gotta really dig into this. It's not just one or two questions. Fees second to none, but those charts, bro. Those charts. I complain about these charts all the time. Give me a second because I gotta go find my toy now.
Oh, went straight to the garbage.
Almost. But yeah, so the charts are so questionable. But besides that, it's such a beautiful software that I love it. The charts is a now I'm not going to church, bro. Why are you going to church? I traded on alpaca for Cobra once, dumbest trade I've ever made. Yeah, so it really depends. Charles Schwab, TD Ameritrade. How could I forget about that one? Think or Swim. There's so many out there.
First day on this channel, knowledgeable and two good-looking hosts, if I may say so. Absolutely, you can say so, Frank B. Thank you so much. And guys, welcome. If you just joined us, make sure you subscribe to our channel, which is really important. Also, we are very close to 3. It's so loud in here, isn't it,
Yeah,
Prad?
it's pretty loud.
We are super close to get to 300,000 subscribers. And if you watch us daily, make sure you hit subscribe. Look, guys, how many? Like 17,000 more subscribers to get the 300,000. And also hit that bell. So you receive notifications when we post new content, and catch us live every day from 8:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. Eastern. And every weekend we post educational content on this channel. So make sure you are a subscriber.
Thank you, Miss V. IRNT review again, por favor. Por favor. I'm typing that in the chat. Let me actually remove this real quick. Thank you, D Money. Thank you, IRNT. Before Miss V hit that message, I already read it. IRNT review again, por favor. Yeah, I got you right here. IRNT. We were talking about it, I believe, yesterday, and I said the stock is no shot going above $5, but indeed it closed the gap yesterday itself to. Did it? No. I tried to close the gap yesterday itself, but today for sure closed the gap. Struggling to go past $7, but support coming in at the low of the gap, right? Let me draw the line, charts. So support coming in at the low of the chart looks like at $6.32. Well, so not even going as down there. $6.32. Actually, never mind. It did go as low as $6.20, but support coming in around here and not letting the stock go too far to the downside. So IRNT holding up pretty well. Your S&P 500 actually bounced off that second support line that I drew over here. So that's also a good indication overall to notice, because we're not too far away from the day's high. Now, this could be a head and shoulders that could be the one that rejects the stock or the ETF or the future, whatever, all the way back to VWAP. If this head and shoulder forms, I think it goes to VWAP. But if this head and shoulder fails, we have a chance to go test another high a day on the S&P 500. NASDAQ making a beautiful reversal to the north side one more time right now. But this right here is going to stand out to me. This right here is going to stand out to me, and then this right here, the double top, is going to stand out. So we're waiting to see how we behave during this up move on the Nasdaq. But look at that, Nvidia once again 1.2 in the money. Activision moving up a little bit. Not worried about this one. IRNT chart formed a great homed owl pattern. I like it. That's not English. IRNT, Conard. Whoa, you guys are talking in another language over there. Never mind.
Спасибо.
Спасибо. SES, did you check it out yet? Up 17% now. I haven't. It's probably on Amex, right? SES, nope, on NQ, NY. So no volume on SCS. So even if it's up 17%, doesn't really mean anything to me because there's absolutely no volume on this stock. 400,000 shares on a $5 stock does not mean anything to me. It's insignificant. Yeah, it's moving up to the north side, but you're not gonna get a follow through on the breakouts over here without volume.
Someone says Pokey the Tesla above 800 again, and indeed it didn't really held well below that 979 level, so it's back on VWAP. Let's see if market wanna go higher, but again both moves to the up and outside. No one directional move back. QQQ holds positive for the whole day, right?
Yeah. Thank you for allowing me to do my yoga stretch there, Miss V.
We should include.
I was
yoga
worried that you
minute.
would put me on
Yeah.
screen, but I heard that you were talking, so I know you didn't.
Right.
Unless she did. Did she chat? Did she put me
No,
on screen?
no,
She
I
didn't.
didn't.
Okay, thank you. You're the best.
Again, a few people talk about Foot Locker. It's broke $28.
It's Fruity Loops, Miss V.
Fruity Loops. I thought this is like a program
It's
for
Foot
making.
Locker.
Okay.
No, Fruity Loops is the program for making
Yeah.
music. You're right. Fruity Loops, Foot Locker, did break 27, which is good. Going through VU up to $28 now. We were talking about that level at 27, I believe. No, sorry, 30. So I was thinking about a different stock now, actually. So never mind. So if it does go back to 30, that's a free short on the stock. Let's see if it even does it. We're above VWAP, 100 period EMA at $29, making a nice ascent to the north side. NASDAQ, not NASDAQ, S&P 500 creating that head and shoulders pattern as I said it might. So that's not going to be a good look. What did Arun mention over here? For sure. Sorry, I was looking at Arun's messages and I just started replying to him. But his message says 44.10 on the resistance. So 44.10 is not too far from where we are, right? So if this head and shoulders does not form, then we could have that move to the north side to that resistance level that Arun was talking about. And AMD now testing to see if it can break out above 120 for the nth time today. So let's see if AMD can successfully do that. AMD and Q and it did, but it came back under right away. So we'll see if market's gonna fail at these levels one more time. You're still in Activision. Yeah, you can see my shares down here, not shares, my trades down here on the left hand side on the screen that I'm highlighting for you. I'm short Activision 81.48 and I'm short or long AMD, not AMD, Nvidia 237.62, and it's up $1.50 in the money, whereas Activision is 13 cents in the money.
Real quick, Prad can take a look at top performers and bottom performers on the market today. Here's that ISPO, guys, we were talking about. Almost 54% to the upside. Then some car auction, 39%. And Farfetch, it's on our watch list. Good earnings report, I believe, on that name, up more than 38%. And among bottom performers is EVBG, down almost 40%. Foot Locker, Fruity Loop, as you say, Prad, down 33%. And Open Door, down 28%.
Let's go. So thank you for that. That was the volume leaders, Miss Me, or what was that again?
Top performers
Top
and bottom in
performers.
terms of percentage change, I believe, or overall, like net change, percentage change, and volume.
Thank you.
Volume still is the very high on ISPO, 2.56 million. I'm not sure if it's like really good for that name. And EVBG, it's 7.49 million volume.
Yes, sir. So I'm just quickly looking at the volume leader today. IMPP, we talked about that. AMD, we talked about that. And then all I see is ETFs after that. Palantir, Apple, Square being the big up gapper, man. Look at Square, 23% up. And Zanga, why is Zanga up there with the 3.2? Obviously, Zanga's going to move every time Take-Two moves. So Take-Two, Interactive, Darn it, TTWO obviously take two moves every time. Sorry, Zanga moves every time take two moves, because take two is buying out Zanga for cash and stock. So that means it's not just a flat $10 per share trade for Zanga. Every time these guys go up, the other guys move along with them.
You are absolutely right. It's expect Take-Two Interactive Software transaction to close in Q1 of Take-Two's fiscal year 2023.
The Zanga acquisition?
I'm not sure it's acquisition. It says continue to expect Take-Two Interactive Software transaction to close in Q1. But also Zynga announces completion of Go Shop period.
Right. Wait, they extension? Oh, completion. Oh, completion. Okay, I was gonna say extension. I've never heard extension before, but yeah. So the Go Shop period, for anyone wondering, it's anytime a company is getting bought out, they well, I guess they have to negotiate for it, because sometimes I don't think I've seen a Go Shop, but most of the time you do see a Go Shop of, I think, 60 days or maybe more, whatever it is. They have a period of Go Shop where they can go look for higher bids for a better deal, basically, for that buyout. And Zanga completing that Go Shop period, meaning they did not get better bids. So Take-Two being the highest bid they've had, they're gonna go through with the Take-Two takeover, or sorry, with the selling to Take-Two, and they're gonna be bought out eventually and get delisted from the stock market. So whenever that delisting happens, we'll see the stock move around a lot more than usual, and probably give us some trades there. S&P 500 did not create the head and shoulders pattern that I wanted it to, or I did not want it to. Sorry. So that's what I wanted. Let's go to the high a day, and go keep on ripping, because that's gonna take my Nvidia trade higher. We're $2 in the money on Nvidia. AMD back above 120. We're at 120.50 on AMD. Man, I was like 10 cents away from my order filling me on AMD, and look how much of a bungle that is, because we're all the way up to 125 right now. So it is what it is. Fumbling the ball all across the board today, missing shorts, missing longs, but at the end of the day, only trades I've made are profitable for me, and I'm making that cashish, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you for explaining that Go Shop, by the way.
Smoking that. Yo, that's good. That's fire. I'm stealing that. That's too fire. That's too fire. Ooh. IBM. Okay, yeah, we can talk about IBM. International Business Machines, 1.62% to the upside today. Let's see where this one has a resistance or a support at. IBM. We're actually walking into the resistance levels for IBM at closer to 125. So keeping your eyes peeled at 124, 125 levels. If we do get higher, that's the level that I'd be looking for some rejection candles coming in. Support at 121 to the downside. How much volume has IBM made today? 2 million shares traded so far on a $120 stock. And look at the strength on this one too. Just, slight pops to the not pops, but slight retracement to the downside, but instant pops to the upside every time the market is about to go test the highs. So IBM getting ready to go to that 125, if you ask me, by the end of the day, unless obviously some big seller comes in and says, nope, not today, Prad. Smash that like button, traders. Nice on Nvidia. Made 5K on it today. Options play. Sheesh. Ice in Wanda's veins, baby. Ice in her veins. Wanda killing it with that Nvidia long along with me. Congratulations, Wanda. The people's comedian. The people's comedian, Sean. Let's go. That's a good one right there. Thoughts on using Max Payne for Friday trades? I don't know about that. SPY goes higher would be crazy, right? I mean, I would love it. I'm not gonna complain about it. SPY going higher would absolutely make me happy, because it would take AMD to a point where I want to short it. Sadly, I love AMD, right? I don't want to short AMD. I love AMD, but if it does pop up there to the 122 level, I want to short AMD there. Today, though, AMD has been showing you rejection at 121. We have not broken past 121 today. Bad news over the weekend could stop this up move. I mean, bad news during the week did not stop the
Right.
up move, dude. Bad news during the week, the biggest news that everyone was waiting for, which was the invasion, did not stop the up move, or sorry, created the up move itself. It literally single-handedly created the up move. That it is what it is, right? So you I don't know. I'm not gonna deny what you said. Obviously, any bad news over the weekend might move the market back to the south side. But look at the strength. We went from 13,000 on the Nasdaq to 14,000 in one day, recovering a negative 2% move and ending +2. That's a 4% move in one day. Markets make no sense. Stop trying to make sense out of it. Stop trying to make sense out of it. What you gotta make is money. You want to make money out of it. Stop trying to make sense out of it, right? Market can what is that thing that Neil says? Market can always be will always be irrational longer than you can stay solvent. Okay? It will always be irrational longer than you can stay solvent. So stop trying to make money off making sense out of it.
What happened to you?
I cut myself.
Oh.
Yes, just stop trying to make sense out of the market. Just make money, because that's more important, right? Just react to the price. Exactly. React to the price. Where's Sean and Neil?
2 p.m.
2 p.m. Yeah, they'll come back at 2 p.m. Another 20, 30 minutes or so, and they'll be back. Markets don't make
Blondie's
sense. They
company.
make dollars. That's right, baby. What's up, Miss V?
Another 20 minutes and Blondie's company.
Blondie's what? Coming?
Company.
That's true. Company. Most stocks are at highs from 3 days ago. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Where are we going to? Right here. Yeah, Neil's right there. There you go. He replied to you. Follow Prad. Yeah, thank you. Nightbot. Yeah, make sure you guys go click on the links that Nightbot just posted. My Twitter and my Instagram. You know, my Instagram's only at like 500 right now, and my Twitter at like what 2,000 something. So let's get that count going up on there too, along with the like count. So all three of those counts would be great. Let's smash them. Make sure you follow Miss V too. Nightbot hasn't posted Miss V yet, but if you do,
Nightbot always post me. The other second I see Nightbot post me, I still have 0 posts on my page. I need to change this, but again, guys, you can go to our main TraderTV.Live account. 6 people it's following, and here we can find on the top Trader TV Prad. Prad has a lot of posts. Here's our TikTok. Please watch this, it's fun, or maybe not. It's up to you. 557 followers. Let's see what stories. The count start after the ban. Okay. And let's see how many people are following me. So 557 for you and 423 for me. Not giving a fact that I have 0 posts. Love my fans.
Your child Palantir, my child Palantir. I don't know if it's my child. I think I do love the stock though. You know, we like the stock, but I don't know if it's my child. You know, it'll be good to see this guy move. Sean putting in his Instagram too. Make sure you guys follow him. Do exclamation mark any of our names, right? Any of our names. Do exclamation mark Val, Sean, Brandon, Neil, Prad. I think that's the only names we have up there. So yeah, put exclamation mark any of those, and you guys will get the links for our social media. Sean already out here running it up like 20K numbers, man. I'm trying to compete with this guy and I'm struggling. Okay, so help me compete with Sean over here on the social media aspect. Smash that follow buttons across the board for all of us. There we go. The Sean's link has come into play. Palantir is Sean's child. Yeah, I bought him the hat for that reason, because back in the day, Palantir was being traded every single day. That was like 100 million shares on Palantir back in the day. That was some fun times to watch Palantir move. So, you know, obviously had to buy him the hat over there. Large bearish cycle incoming. Yeesh. We'll see what that happens if it does. The MMA guy was Miss V's BF. Who?
What?
Major bullish moves incoming. Yeah, major bullish, major bearish. People contradicting themselves everywhere. I like it. What chart are you using? 1 minute or 5 minute? I'm using the 3 minute. Juliet Ramirez. I'm using the 3 minute on this chart. This is the 1 day chart, so each candle is 1 full day. 1, 3, and 5. Yeah.
I also want to share charting time frames video with you, Juliet. Again, guys, we use 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute mostly here on the floor. Prad uses 3 minute. I use 1 minute. I believe guys also use like some out of that. So we'll send you now best charting time frames educational video. Hopefully it will be helpful for you and you will find the perfect time frame for you.
Thank you, Miss V. I threw out another order for some profit on NVIDIA. Actually, let me just pull that. Why would I take the profit exactly where I took before? And yeah, we'll just let it play out. Let it move up. Obviously, I'm bullish on the market. Here we go. Bullish in the market. Take out the higher day market. Yesterday, every time we said here we go, though, the market did not do what we wanted it to do. So maybe we don't get hyped up and say here we go. Market, don't go. Come back to the downside and watch it go up now. Watch it rip. Watch it take out the highs. Watch it make a new high and watch it take my NVIDIA along with it. Market, come on, baby. Wow, I just explored the other channel Miss V sent, and those playlists are gem. Yeah, we don't do the other channel anymore though, right?
Daria, I'm so happy to hear that. Great job on you, because first thing, like, to hear that there is educational channel. The second thing, literally to go and explore. And you're absolutely right. We have Market Wisdom by TraderTV.Live. We do not post currently anything on this channel, but it's still like hundreds of very helpful videos, especially for beginners, guys. If you're a beginner, I would like spend whole weekend watching these videos. And now we post all the content on our main TraderTV.Live channel, but again, keep in mind this channel still exists. It has great videos, and absolutely free. And also you can see how did we changed for like 2 years. I changed a lot.
Oh, we all 2 years, Miss V. You changed in 2 months. From the start of Market Movers in August until now, you turned into a monster.
I don't want to see the first video.
You turned into a trading demon.
Oh, thank you.
She's blushing over there. You turned into the Tesla demon, Miss V, okay? Pat yourself on the back. You've been doing absolutely amazing. And what else is amazing is this market's going in my direction, baby. Let's go. Bring in the cash register, even though we don't have any emotes over here. So I'll just make the ka-ching, the noise. I hope that's good enough for you guys. So ES, here we go. Breaking the high day. A new high day created on the ES. Now, I want to see it go all the way to the resistance that Arun mentioned, which was what, 4410 on the ES. NQ also taking out multiple levels to the north side over here, breaking that level, breaking this level. Now I want to see NQ go all the way to the higher day and actually break through higher day, because that's gonna mean more money for my NVIDIA, baby. NVIDIA now, what NVIDIA did was above 240, but then instantly back below 240. That's not a good look. But here's AMD, man. AMD getting ready to go back to the higher day for the 121 break. Maybe I take the 121 breakout on AMD over here for a long. We'll do 121.01. We'll do that much, and we'll see if we actually get the breakout long here on AMD towards 122. And if we do get a nice breakout long off 122 on AMD, ooh-wee, and then we can flip short off that, ooh-wee. I can't wait. Brad, let's get some ape sounds. Nah, man, the ape sounds were there for a reason when we were called market movers. Not market movers, memes and movers, and I had to be more catered to the apes over there for GME and AMC. But now that AMC GME game's done, no more ape noises required until that game comes back into play. All right, so ape noises are now shelved for forever until those stocks start moving again, because those are for very special people, right? Meow. Very special people. Meow noises are always welcome. Those are always welcome, because those are nice, cute noises coming from my right side over there.
I hate animation. Dead cat bounce.
Dead cat bounce. AMD through the top. That's right, baby. AMD, let's see you take out that 121. I need you to break free. Let me free. And NVIDIA struggling in front of that 240. Really, really struggling in front of 240. Like, we break out, but we get back down. We break out, but we get back down. NASDAQ needs to really go to the higher day so NVIDIA can go through and rip. Oh, I get it. Market movers, Eminem, Prad's hair, Slim Trady, Slim Praddy. Yeah, that's right.
Tinfoil hat.
I need to make a new one. I
Conversation?
forgot.
But we don't want to have animation now.
Yeah.
We need to ask guys.
Yeah. What happened with that? It just stopped working completely.
That's normal.
Does it work for those guys?
Works.
What in the?
Right?
They don't like us anymore.
Right?
Animations. Our animations haven't been working for like 3 weeks now. Yeah. SWN Energy is moving to $5. Let's go check out SWN. SWN moving to $5. What's the volume today? 22 million shares. Not bad, but look at that resistance that I see from 510 at 510 at least. So I think that's going to come into play if we do go there. It looks like we already broke out of this resistance at 480 and 490. So we're moving to 510 without a doubt. A $5 break is going to happen. But if we reject at 510, coming back straight down here. But, ooh, look at that move. Yeah. Let me go here. SWN. Let me see if these are stops getting taken out. Let me zoom in. Yeah, these are stops getting taken out. Stop blown. Some recovery, more stops getting taken out on the upside. Buyers piling in. So we'll see how many more stops are gonna get blown. S&P 500 really moving to the north side, man. I like it. I like the fact that even if it's slowly moving up there, I like the fact that it's doing that because it means more possibility for a breakout on obviously even dollar breakouts on stocks are not working. And I'm actually gonna focus on AMD over here. I'm gonna take off my order because it's a wrong time for breakout. I'm gonna pull my order over there. Wrong time of the day for a breakout. I'll look for a breakout later on in the day. We're already seeing the rejection candles coming in over here. Maybe I realized some more money on my NVIDIA long at the pretty much at the same price point I realized some last. So we'll realize some more here and we'll hold some for the last end move that we might get at the end of the day. We got about 10 minutes left with you guys, 12 minutes to be exact.
And I want to bring it up that 1,026 people voted in the chat if Microsoft will touch $300 today. Pretty much equal, still majority, 53% out of 100 think it won't. We'll see. It's still 2 hours until the end of this trading week. And guys, I just wanted to point out 1,000 people participated in the poll, but we have 900 likes. So if you've been able to hit the poll, you should be able to hit the like button. Again, a reminder, if you watch us from the phone, please exit for a second, give us a like. It's right under the video window, and come back to the chat.
Thank you, Miss V. So yeah, we were waiting for that 300. Obviously, it was a little out there number that I threw. I just wanted to see if we had the chance to even do something close to that. Looks like we're not gonna play it. We're playing within ranges over here. Clear resistance up top, clear support down here. So multiple supports actually on the way down that we can lean on for Microsoft. But the resistance up top, 298. If we take out that 298, then obviously we're going to 300, right? Just waiting on those opportunities. NVIDIA, NQ, ES, all of them starting to curl back to the downside a little bit, not too far to the downside, but we'll see where the curl stops at. Hopefully stops at one of my lines that I have drawn over here as supports and goes back to the north side because I really need these positions to play me. No real trades that have been made today, but NVIDIA been working its butt off for me, and I wanted to work for me a little bit more. Work. See me do my der. I knew we was going there. What is Miss V going? Where were you going? I knew Miss V was going there. It says Playmaker.
Maybe comparing number of people who voted to the likes.
Oh, that's true. That's is Prague a dead?
That's true.
That's a good point. That how do we have 1,000 voters but not 1,000 likers? That's not cool. Is Prague a dead cat? I don't really know what a dead cat bounce is. I don't use those patterns and all those terminologies. I try to look for supports and resistances, and is a stock playing between them? And if it is, I'll trade it. If it's not, then I'm not trading it, right? So if it's a dead cat bounce, it is a dead cat bounce in your opinion. I just don't know what a dead cat bounce is, and nor do I care enough to learn about those garbage terminologies. Honestly, all those terminologies don't mean anything to me. Would you short Home Depot? HD. Would I short Home Depot? Home Depot had good earnings, but they struggled, right? So would I short it 100%? Home Depot is walking into that resistance level at 316 that I was looking for, and let's see if it gets rejection off that. We could move that up line up a little bit, maybe 315, 316. Is this a weak break of 315 maybe on Home Depot, HD, NY? HD on NY. Yeah, this could be a weak break of 315, and we're gonna dip right back to the downside on Home Depot most likely. Let me throw an order. They're not gonna fill me because obviously they know what I'm trying to do here, so they're not gonna fill me on this trade because that's what they do. And in that case, we'll just pull that order. I don't even care about this trade anymore. Dead cats don't bounce. Exactly. That's right. Dead cats don't bounce. More like dead cat Twitch. Prad, do you trade gold? Sometimes on FOMC meetings I trade gold, but I don't trade gold like on a regular basis. On my regular basis go-to stocks are my NASDAQ 100 stocks, so those are my go-to basket. But gold, treasury yields, and all those, I'll play those stocks whenever FOMC happens. Prad, do you trade gold? Ooh, I already read that question. HD to 375 in 2 months. Yeesh, 375, eh? Could be. I mean, apparently you have a crystal ball, so we'll see if that one actually ends up happening. Prad, did you get the new Pokemon game? Nah, I don't play Pokemon anymore. I'll be honest with you. I used to have great memories on my little Game Boy Color playing Pokemon. Great times, great memories, but nah, not anymore. I only play free-to-play games now because obviously you guys know I'm a complete freeloader. I'm cheap, boys. I'm cheap. I know what I want to spend money on, and on those avenues, I don't care. Right, like my boys, my friends, on dates, my family, on all right, maybe in-game skins, because on Valorant I spent a lot of money. I'll be honest. On Fortnite I spent a lot of money. Maybe in-game skins. Like I know where I want to spend money. I'll spend money on those aspects without thinking twice, without even checking the price tag. But there are some aspects where no matter how cheap it is or how good it is, it's not worth the money that I'm going to be paying for it. For example, I love Formula One. I'm not going to go to a Formula One race just so I could see someone, whew, whew. That's all I'm seeing every 5 minutes. I'm not paying $100 to see a car go, whew.
Atmosphere?
Atmosphere. I could get atmosphere sitting in my bedroom.
I get you, but at the same time...
Atmosphere.
Yeah, I mean...
You're right. Atmosphere is right because Neil and I are going to the Raptors game on March 1st.
Oh,
is
fun.
March 1st Tuesday?
I can check for you.
Yes, it is. So we're going to the Raptors Nets game, which is Brooklyn Nets on Tuesday,
so fun.
and it's gonna be fun. I'll be honest, the atmosphere is better, but I can watch the game better sitting at home. I can see the ball moving better. I can see the players better.
Right.
That's just my mentality. Would I spend money to go watch the Raptors in the arena? Maybe, a big maybe.
Toronto should see your blonde hair.
Nah.
Let me tell you.
Nah.
Guys, if you see Prad on that Raptors game, don't mind, come over, make pictures, ask for autograph.
Neil's gonna be there too, so you
That's
know
what I'm
you
saying.
get to take a picture with Neil and I. You wanna come along? We'll buy you a ticket.
1st March?
1st March.
I'll see if I'm not busy. I have plans to buy that car.
Car? What car?
Lego.
Oh, no, chill. No, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. Yo, no Lego cars.
We don't talk about Bruno?
Nothing. No, we don't talk about Bruno. Yeah. We don't talk about those cars, man. Shush. I'm going March 14th, Raptors versus Lakers. Hey, let's go, Emirates. Emirates going for Raptors versus Lakers. I'm just upset that I don't get to watch my favorite player Harden play, so that sucks for me. But it's okay. We get to watch the Flat Earther, and we get to watch KD throw some nice dunks over there. Don't talk about Bruno. Comes in Sean. Exactly. We don't talk about Bruno out here. KD's hurt? So why am I... There's no reason to go at this point except for just hanging out with Neil and watching Van Vliet. The atmosphere. Yes, Nah, I gotta go buy Van Lee jersey anyway, so it's all good. I'm gonna go buy the 23 jersey. Market's pushing to the downside. Whoa, Nvidia, what's going on here? Nvidia just dropped like $2 right there. I was in the money, and now I'm about to not be in the money. So what's going on? NQ is cracking to the downside. ES is cracking to the downside. Nvidia about to come back to my entry. We're actually out of money right now. AMD is also coming to the downside hard. Looks like these people are now coming back to their seats and getting ready to make some trades, because these stocks are turning around, baby. They're turning around. Nvidia, whoa. What are you doing, Nvidia? Chill out. You better not crack that low, that 273 low. Let's see. Look at that volume candle on Nvidia. Is something happened? Is there some news related aspect? Look at that volume. It's almost as big as the high day. Yeah, I'm out of this trade. What the? Nah, I'm gonna hold it for a little bit longer. Hold up. Market's moving really drastic right now, out of nowhere. Just out of nowhere. Russia threatened Finland. Is that better to be a joke, man? Focus now. Prad got this game. Nvidia got hit by a cyber attack. Wow. I'm just buying this then. Screw that. Buy the dip. Buy that dip. There we go. We got that fill. Let's see if we can ride the stock to the upside one more time. If 237 breaks, I'll just get out of it. But that just looks like a scare/fear coming in. But it could very easily crack lower, because Nasdaq is wanting to crack lower here. Your ES is wanting to crack lower. There goes Nvidia. Wow, almost $1 instantly cracking. Yeesh, Nvidia. Let's see what happens. We're gonna have to let it do. We got about 4 more minutes left on market movers over here with you guys. Let's see if any fun move are being offered for the market. AMD didn't crack too far to the downside, but looks like Nvidia is having some pain over here. Obviously, you guys heard the news that came out, which was they had a cyber attack of some sort. Maybe we go check IRNT, because you know these are your cybersecurity stocks, right? So maybe cybersecurity stocks getting hit or getting pumped off that news. No, IRNT not really moving anywhere off that. Maybe another one that you guys can throw me. War, blah blah blah. Cyber names are running. Okay, yeah, CYRN. Maybe CYRN is another cyber name. Are we seeing this guy move? There we go. CYRN moving north side, and Nvidia getting ready to most likely stop me out over here on the down move. I'm gonna have an order out to kick myself out on the break of 236, 235, 236. No, 235.99.
By the way, in terms of that Russia-Finland, it's not confirmed yet. So, guys, be careful and double check your sources and the news.
Thank you, Miss V. So yeah, like I said, I'm not sure about the Finland one, but looks like Nvidia is in for sure a done trade for now. We're gonna be out of this one, and we'll come back to it at a different point. Wow, what a move on that flush over there for Nvidia. Now we got to look for different prices for support, because that 237 that we were leaning on is probably going to not be in play. Let's see. Now we're going to have to look for a short in front of 237.10, looks like, because we're turning the sentiment around for Nvidia, now turning negative for the day after being up for quite a bit. But AMD is looking good. Nvidia really playing around in front of that 237, 236 level now. So we'll see what happens on these guys. CYR is starting to move up. Yeah, we talked about that. Russia's being framed. Of course they are. CNBC framed.
What's that?
Blamed. Like Russia's being blamed for the cyber attack, basically.
Yeah, but again, just real quick, please blame government, not people. Nobody wants war. Everyone wants peace. Yeah, I don't know, just 1 minute left until the end, guys. Please join Prad, Brandon, Neil, Sean to trade the last 2 hours of this trading week. Is going to be definitely fun. So much happening on the markets. I want to give again special shout out to Baby Buffett, to Ryan Saleh, to user In and Out, which is Daniel, who brought us yummy burgers.
Oh yeah,
burgers. And guys, we love you. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. And yes, make sure you like this video, because we need 15 more likes to get to 1K.
We're not leaving until we get 1K.
Right.
I'm watching you right here. You see this dance moves? Let's go full screen,
10
Prad.
more likes. I know you want to see Sean, Neil, and Brandon, so you better like the video or we stay here forever.
That's right. You guys are not getting Brandon, Neil, and Sean. You guys are not getting it.
4 more likes. and 4 more.
4 more seconds.
1K
There we go.
likes. All right.
Woo, shimmy
All
time.
right.
Shimmy
I
time.
wanted to stay here forever.
We can stay here. We don't need to send it to the closing show. This is the closing show. Welcome to the closing show on Trader TV Live. No, I'm joking. You guys are going to get thrown over right now. So have a good time. Have a great weekend. Paka
Пока,
paka.
пока.
Hey guys, welcome to the close, 2 p.m. That means there's 2 hours left in the trading session. What a bounce back for markets 2 days in a row here, solidly higher to end off what has been an extremely volatile week. Headline-driven market continues here as we see a big move down for NVIDIA there on the headline that Trader Prad and Ms. V were talking about. Let's have a look where we are at this point. Nice